Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. Early morning crack. Hope you guys are well. Alright, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about the keys to victory, specifically for Jamaica. But also we're going to go through detailing breakdown, prediction, brackets, and also post-match. And then we have some honorable mentions that we're going to be talking about as well. We're going to start with the honorable mentions just to build up the crowd and keep on pushing. Yes. All right, so we're going to start with that first. All right, so the honorable mentions that we want to talk about, this is not for the youth 2017s, but actually some of the players them that could play for Jamaica and they're doing well. We want to make sure we give those individuals the necessary shout out. So the first one is Dexter Lambakisa. He has actually gotten a goal and doing well. Keep on pushing the line. He got some game time for Wolves in the Premier League, and every single time he drops down or come up, he tend to actually keep these levels up. So maybe that's one of the individuals that Jamaica should be looking at to cap at this point. All right, so it's a good one. Then we have Zimenez. Zimenez dropped down, or not dropped down, he never moved from there. That's where he actually went to direct. So Zimenez is playing in the youth 23s. He's playing in a different position, which we already saw him for his school. Played a wing or a slash striker role. All right, so a wing forward style role that he has less defensive duties. All right, and because he was actually trained as a defender, it might just help him in the end. So let me know what say you guys in the comment section. Let me make sure to pull it up. All right. We have Jevon in the building. Massive respect. Bless up, bless up. We have Sean Bowen checked in very early. All right, and then we have Crystal production. Yes, big up on yourself, man. Everyone that turns up early, first early birds, them massive respect. We're gonna give you guys the biggest applaud at the start. All right, so Zimenez, 2 goals in 3 games for the youth under 23s. He only can keep pushing. All right, and remember when we did the breakdown for the club at the U23s, we look at the and the main team, we look at the positions that might help him get in the big team faster than normal. All right, and the more positions you play, it has a better possibility of you getting into the national team faster, which is Circle Braga, but now he's playing for Young Bruges at this point. All right, yes, so all he needs to do is just keep on putting out those information, which is the statistics, and keep on going further and further, and the sky is the limit for him. Just keep on doing what you're doing and force them to have to give you an opportunity to get into the big team. All right, yes, so Zimenez, good start to life for Zimenez right there. Lambakisa keeps on impressing regardless of which location they throw him in. If they put him in the main Premier League, he puts in some good shifts. If they dropped him down to the lower tier, he still puts in some good shifts. All right, the same thing for Omari Hutchinson. He has been doing good things just the same, but obviously he had actually dominated that region, so we never really wanted to we never really put out so much information on him due to the fact that he dominated the region already. You understand me? Because we already know that the Premier League 2 is, it's something that he did well in for years now. So we never really wanted to overburden you with that. We wanted to bring back Lambakisa and also Zimenez in this one. So that's how it starts. All right, guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button, and make sure to share, make sure to subscribe to the early morning crack. All right, we said Sian says, wait, youth 17, no sir, thanks JD. Another lie got exposed. But we said he was going to be at the youth 17. We know that. And once we get the information, we put it out. It was not a disrespect. It's a part of a learning curve. Obviously, you saw that other people glad when personnel get called up for a trials at the youth 21 levels. So at the end of the day, if he's going to the youth 17s, that is a big plus. So let we show some respect. to what he's doing, and all the best for him. Obviously, it takes a while to acclimatize in certain surroundings. So if he's doing good at the start, just kudos, kudos. It's going to get difficult, but just hold your head up and just keep on pushing. All right. Yes. 1 second, guys. I'm just sharing the link because, as you know, my programs normally run over 2 hours. All right. Yes, and that's what we're gonna do. I have not built any live stream link as yet, but I will. So look out for that later if you're rewatching this video. John Wick said the Jamaican team is our best so far, better than our men's national team. I think so. John Wick, you think that no, I don't know what you mean there. What you mean there? What you mean there? You mean the under 17 team is our best so far? Let me know. All right. Yes. Good morning, all of the mans them. That's just getting up massive respect. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me move over to what took place yesterday. What took place yesterday? We had Canada, Panama, and others, which is United States and Mexico, punched their tickets to the next round. Obviously, we have not sorted out the placements as yet, so that's something that we are working on. All right, what we're going to do is read an article here, then we go towards the detailing screen so we can have that conversation. So Miami, Florida, Panama, Canada, Mexico, and the United States all punched tickets to the next round of the 2023 Concacaf Men's Under 17 Championship in Guatemala, with victories on Monday in Group E and F. All right, Group E, Panama blanked Curacao 4 goals to 0. That was a shocker. I need to go and detail that game properly to see what really went wrong with Curacao. Panama qualified for the round of 16 by picking up their their second win in Group E in a 4-0 victory over Curacao, and obviously they have defeated Guatemala, the host, 1 goal to 0 in a very much tough battle game. But what we have realized is Guatemala is just a tough battle team. They don't give any free wins. They're out here fighting hard for everything. We are going to get to even a Mexican game. Panama. So they said after scoring the lone goal in the opening win versus Guatemala, Kevin Walder netted 8 minute and 33rd minute, notched a brace. All right, and I talked about him before, and I said the placement of that striker was brilliant. And he looks like he followed that Vienna form and notched 2 more, so that leads him on 3 goals so far. All right, yes, and then the other 2 goal scorers was Juan Hall and Eric Diaz, 39 minute and the 51st minute. So Panama, them and Mexico will have to square it off. Let me know in the comment section, what say you? You think that Mexico will top Panama, or you think Panama will pull it off? Only a win for Panama would guarantee them the top spot. All right, we're going to get to that. Don't worry yourself. We're just going through the thing, building up the building and everything. Mexico 2-0 over Guatemala. The nightcap in Group E saw Mexico overcome a tough Guatemala side. All right, exactly what we saw to seal their place in the round of 16. And remember, that's 11 goals they have scored in total. Stefano Carrillo, good positioner, wonderful strength, solid IQ of the game. Yes, he's going to be definitely one of the under 20s soon for Mexico. So look out for Carrillo. He's definitely a talent. Scored his 3rd goal of the tournament in the 25th minute for El Tricolor colors opener. Guatemala tried to answer back, but Mexico had held firm and then nailed down the 3 points thanks to Fidel Barrios. So he came back off the bench and just put it in. I think he might be their best player, Barrios. He might be their best player in the 90 plus 1 minute. All right, he might be their best player. And then we have Canada here, blanked Barbados 2 goals to 0. They stated here, this is all coming from the Concacaf page. Group F was back in action at the Estadio Pensativo in Antigua. where Canada started the day with a 2-0 triumph over Barbados for their second win of the tournament and qualification for the round of 16. Liam Mackenzie put the North Americans ahead in the 21st and was quickly followed in the 28th by Alexandro Bello in the 28th to give the Canadians a 2-0 win. And after that, you obviously know that they created more chances, but that was not good enough for them to add to the tally. What we saw from Canada, I think out of the top 4 main teams that I have on my list, the top 4 teams, the top 4 best teams on my list, I think Canada might just be at the tail end. I saw that they have a few things to work on, but their normal physicality and also their footballing knowledge helps them over the line, all right, at this level. But definitely they have a few things to work on, and with more game time, they are only going to get better and better and better. All right, what say you guys? Before we start, let me move on to who are your 4 top best teams that you saw so far? The top 4 best teams that you saw for just so far, guys. Let me know in the comment section. The top 4 best teams that you saw for so far. And if you want to put them in order, you could. All right. John Wick said, yes, so far U17, I feel they play with more chemistry. Okay, we are going to detail that as well, and we're going to bring up our draft board so we can actually show you what we saw as the problems and what they have to do in order to get the victory in the end. Morning, Jason. How you doing, man? Let's go, young reggae boys. 3 more points today. All right, so that's why we are focusing on how they could get that 3 points. Why is Damrep automatically qualified in the quarterfinals? All right, seems as if people don't know most of these things. Let me switch over to the detailing screen a little bit earlier so we can explain to you how it really goes. All right, yes. All right, so guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to share, and make sure to subscribe. All right, yes, make sure to subscribe. All right, so 4 of these teams that came in, the 4 automatical qualifiers, it's not really automatical qualifiers. It's just a separation of 2 different competition, and in the end, the winners, the 4 winners, actually stepped up. That qualifier, no, the qualifier took place early on in the year, but you guys just never looked at it because there weren't any big teams. No Jamaica, no Canada, no Mexico, no United States weren't in it. So that's why you guys never paid it any attention. But they played the tournament, and those are the ones that actually qualified. So they deserved to be here, to be honest. All right. Yes. So Nicaragua, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and Damrep, they all deserve to be here. They all deserve to be here based on what they did in their qualifiers coming up. So that's how they reached here. But the problem is maybe because they are maybe not the toppest tier teams. Maybe them putting them in the latter stage and give them 1 game is a great equalizer. So they don't get 3 games as the other teams, but they get 1 game to come in. And if you're good enough, just like when Damrep started, they showcased that they could stay in and won games. So that's how it works. That's how it starts. All right. Yes, that's how it starts. And I think it's fair. It makes the competition more exciting for me. I don't know for other persons. Let me know what say you. All right. Let me know what say you in the comment section. Let me get this right up. That Trini goal felt like 4 goals on the team. Then we have Sheridan, bless up yourself, man. Massive respect, thanks for being here. JD, new setup, I give them headache. I like it. Okay, this is a new one on top of the next one. This is for specifically the Imaxit channel. So everything is branded around it. All right. So hope you guys like what we're doing to the channel. You know, yes, we're putting in some good things in the channels. All right, Triple E, big up yourself, massive respect, thanks very much for being here. All right, the man's them a turn up in the early morning crap. One thing, you know, man, you guys always do turn up. So far, Jamaica, Mexico, Canada, and United States for Jando. That's his 4 teams. In that order, let me know. Put it in the order that you think I should read it out. Mexico, teams play like big men, eye level. All right, so Jason said Mexico, United States, Panama, and Guatemala. Wow. Jason, no Canada and no Honduras and no Jamaica in it. Wow. But obviously, you could easily well left out Jamaica out of it due to the fact that Jamaica played only one game. All right. But Honduras played only one game as well. All right. But Honduras really look dominant over a Suriname team that can pass the ball around any team in the actual tournament. You get me? And they turn on the style. But all right, but it's just one game, so I could go with Jason not picking Honduras in it. All right. Sayan says USA, Mexico, Guatemala, and Panama so far. Okay, all right. Martin Baker, bless up yourself, man. Thanks very much, guys. Make sure this video reach 150 likes so the visibility could be there. All right. I don't think the straight to round 16 is an advantage for the lower ranked teams. It could be no. Last year it was an advantage, Jason. You cannot fool the people in that way. When you can tap into your diaspora and get big players, it's easier for you. And what Damrep does is go over America and get as much quality players and also Spain and those places and make their team incredibly better in terms of coming into these competitions. And then it makes it difficult for you to beat them, and that's why they end up qualified for the World Cup. So that is a advantage. That is a advantage for teams like Damrep. I honestly, and they have so much money, they are pumping so much things in the game. So for Damrep is really taking advantage of this lower ranked team and get into the competition. That's why they actually knocked off Jamaica and go for the qualifier spot. Yeah, that's why it happened, because they just scale up their team and it just happened. So just let me know in that context if you would say that Damrep took advantage of that situation of them coming in after. Because I think Damrep took advantage of that one. Some teams have set themselves apart in this tournament. And Mexico and United States, Panama and Honduras are amongst... Alright, fair enough. Yes, no problem, John Wickman. It's okay, that's what we're here for. Need to see these other groups play their second game. Okay, now we understand why Jason went without Honduras. What do you think, JD? Can Jamaica win today? Of course, that's why we are going to work out what we think could happen. But obviously, this is a 2-hour show, so we're just giving you the quality content, chopping up everything, and then we will get to Jamaica winning and how they can win. We're going to break down everything. All right. Osh Puppy, join the stream. Thanks very much for being here. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. Can't judge a team on one game. Okay. I said I don't like, okay, the straight to round the 16. It is an advantage for them, and they are the so-called lower ranked team. Let me see if that's what you say, because they look at me can't see, because me not think that me they read the first time. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, so sorry then. Yes, but definitely, Damrep took advantage of this rule, and they brought in way more talent in the under 20s, and it worked for them. And that might just be the stepping stone for them to be competitive at the bigger level. All right, because remember, it's 4 years, and you have a lot of qualities that they played for the U20, and the closer you play for a team, you have more affinity towards that country. You will more likely choose them, so it would help them in the future. All right, Osh Puppy, big up yourself. That's why the national team should not be a development. We at the stage on wins we accepting, get the best players. Yes, the Damrep is definitely doing it. All right, so at this point, guys, we're going to go through, we're going to show you the placements. Jamaica is at first, and if Jamaica stays at first, it simply means there would be G winner. And that would mean they would go straight up against Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is the next mini American team. So we have to respect United States and their development, because what they're doing, they're really helping the rest of the region. They're developing teams, players as well. So that is very, very good. All right. Yes, very, very good. Okay, yes. So Jamaica is pulled set at this point to avoid United States until if they could make the finals. All right, but that don't necessarily mean they are not going to face tough opposition, because if they sit here and finish first, it simply means at this point Canada will finish second at least, or United States. So they could meet United States in the next round if they can pass Puerto Rico. All right, so if United States comes second by via Canada, lick them off, they would drop in this pool, which is closer to Jamaica, if Jamaica stays in first spot. All right, so the fluctuation between first and second really determine who you meet, and it could still be Canada or United States, because both of them on 6 points. The only good thing is United States have two different options. They have a draw, and they are going to be qualifying because they have scored 5 goals on the first opponent, which is Barbados, and then scored 3 on Trinidad. So that gives them a +7 goal difference, whilst you have um, Canada won the first game 3-2, which is only 1 goal difference, and then won the next one 2-0. So that simply means they are on a +3. So +7 +3, that is 4 goals extra goals difference, and that is the big difference right now. So United States still in the driving seat, but I do believe that they would want to finish their group strong with an actual win. I do believe that's what they would try to achieve. All right, if they can't, maybe for me, I think they can. Yes. All right, and then if Jamaica comes third in the group, it would draw them over this part, which is the Mexico Panama side. All right, and right now Panama not looking so easy as how people first thought. They are not looking so easy. They are much more difficult. So what I can say, this is shaping up to be a very, very tough tournament. Very, very tough tournament in my estimation. What say you guys? Let me know. I think Panama is very good. Mexico is insanely good as well. Canada, very good as well. Maybe not as good as Mexico and United States, but very good as well. So I think Jamaica ain't going to miss a beat. I think they're going to have challenges in the next round, period. Any one of the brackets them drop in. Obviously, if you drop in United States, that will be the toughest one for them. But if United States comes second to Canada, that simply means Canada beat them, and Canada is up there, so it's going to be a tough thing. So right now, I don't think Jamaica should chop and change anymore. All right. If you can get Panama, maybe you would choose Panama out of the 3, but I don't think you necessarily need to gamble. Just go out and play ball, roll ball, because all of these teams proving to be tough competition. All right, so this is how the matches will look. We're going to go through them, make our predictions, and then we're going to move into our analysis side. All right, because we have done brackets, post-match, and the honorable mentions, which is Lambakisi and Zimenez, and we are moving into the more conversation pieces. All right, so and this is how we want to always run the show. We have not even hit half an hour as yet. Hopefully you guys are smashing the like button because of all what we are doing now, and you like this more positive video. So always come for the keys to victory video, because it's going to be more of the positive videos, because we are looking for the positives to see where they can change things. All right, let me go to the comment section. Guys, make sure we run to 50 likes, because that's how you wake the people out of their beds. All right, Puerto Rico looks like they did the same thing, similar to Dam Rep. Yes, that's what I'm saying, because it worked for Puerto Rico twice in the ladies football. So I think that they're trying to replicate the same thing. How much teams will qualify for the World Cup from Concacaf? 4. All right, yes. DNA Football, big up yourself. Chris Smith, just checking, big up on yourself, man. Thanks very much. Welcome to the morning content crack. No crack. All right, if we plan to get to the World Cup, we have to play some of these tough teams 100%, man. We have to go through all of these tough teams. USA would play Dam Rep. That is a nice one to see. They played them the last time. They played them in the damn finals. And they had to win the finals via that route. All those teams are going to be difficult. That's what we are looking at. All right. That's what we are looking at. All right. And guys, remember, we need what? 180 more subscribers to bring up the big 4,000. Your subscription still counts, but this subscriber sub count works with only 10. I'm going to try and get it down to the 1 so everyone sees exactly when they do subscribe. It's just because I'm having some complications with this. Well, I've been running 2 systems because these things that I'm doing is much more bigger spread, so it's giving me a little bit of challenge. All right, I think JA should draw this game. All right, no problem. Let me go towards the predictions of the game. Predictions of the games tonight. So we have 2 main games running at start, and those are the 2 games I'm going to be doing. If I do have the time, because as you know, today is a special day, so maybe if I get the time, I will come back and do the additional one. But if not, that's how it is. All right, that's how the cookie crumble. All right, Guadeloupe, Suriname versus Haiti. What I saw from Suriname, transition very well through all 3 thirds. Defensive, midfield, attacking third, like any good team in the entire tournament. One thing I can tell you, they are very bad at set piece. So obviously that showcases that maybe they don't have the chemistry there. The keeper sometimes is dodgy, and also striking the ball. They are trying to bring straight what Ajax taught you. They're just trying to bring the Ajax performance straight back to Concacaf, and Concacaf don't work. That's why it never worked for Suriname in the men's team, because you have to be a bit more dogged. You have to be like Guatemala. Guatemala bring physicality with technical abilities as well, with incredible stamina. All right, yes, so you have to mix it. You have to mix it in the future for you to be successful. So they are coming up against an 80 team. 80 maybe thought that they were robbed against El Salvador because it 100% was a penalty when I look back at it, and they never got it. Obviously they found the VAR maybe yesterday, but they couldn't find it other days. All right, so you guys looking at this? All right, let me know. You guys looking at this matchup? 80 think 80 is big, fast and strong, technical, dogged spirit, and they are good at set pieces. So I think 80 going into this one as the slight favorites over Suriname. All right, I was actually picking 80 to win the entire group, which they still could, but Honduras has something to say about that, and it's going to be tough. All right, so I think I'm going to tip 80 to win this one 2-1. All right, you might have a little bit more goals, so let me know, guys, what say you based on what you saw in those games, the 80 and Suriname game. Suriname got 6-1 from Honduras. Obviously, it's a second half meltdown, yes, but you have to give credit to Honduras. They did come out and power past Suriname, all right? Island Card, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Powerful system. I run people. Like up the stream. Yes, man, people will. People will. Where could we watch the match? You could watch the match on the Concacaf YouTube channel. Just type in Concacaf. If you have trouble, that simply means you require a VPN because you're in the location that they try to block it. Because remember, it's a business and they have to sell. They have to sell ads. They have to sell ad spacing and TV rights. All right, so they have to sell it to the countries that you're in. So that's why they have to block it from your region. So you have to just use a VPN and then change it to a European region. If you could get specifically Belgium, that would be good. All right, yes. And if you can't get it there, you go on the Concacaf website, click the drop down bar, get the Concacaf Go, and then you should be able to watch it there. If you're in America, you can go on FS2 and it should be showing there as well. So those are a couple options how to watch it. And I think once you tried all 3, it will work 1000% on one of them. All right, yes. All right, I think if we play football, play the ball through the lines with our big, fast and strong, we can win. All right. The free kick by Honduras against Suriname was funny. All right. Jason go Suriname 283. And guys, it's 3 of my teams playing today, Suriname, 80 and Jamaica. All right. Yes. And JD, you must be conflicted that your 2 countries are going up against each other. Jason Ferran going for Team 80. Yeah, so he puts it. He took out Jamaica out of it. He said, "Oh, my two countries." So based on him, I am not Jamaican. I'm my two countries. Let me know if you guys agree with him. Or let me know if you guys agree with him, or you would still give me the Jamaican side as well. My God. Then we have Dr. Gigi. How are you doing, man? Hope all is well. Early man, we're burning down the building. When I set my VPN to Belgium, I watch all the ads and try to learn the language. Yes, that's heel hoot. All right. Wow, mind them Batlio. Yes, 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 yes. It's a question. All right. Team 80. No, 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 no. You're just asking if it's Team 80 on the prediction. All right. You're not asking a question. You twist it up there, not Jason. All right. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. The man's them must style me. All right. Yes. So guys, 80 or Suriname, who you going with based on what you saw from both of them? I said that I think 80 will prevail over Suriname, but I would not be shocked if Suriname pull it off over 80. All right, because Suriname do play good football. They created chances after chances on a very strong Honduras team. The problem is they just don't kick the damn ball. All right, yes. Knowing that only 4 teams will qualify from the region is troubling to me, because I know that some of these top teams haven't hit top form yet. All right. DNA says 2-1 for 80. All right. And no, you're going for Humble one. Yes, I agree with him. Your 2 teams are 80 and Suriname. You just happen to have a little Jamaican roots. Jesus, help me. All right, let me take this one off the screen because it's not turning out good for me today. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. All right. All right, Javan says, I think Suriname will win this one. All right, that's the first Suriname one. All right. On the rewatch, guys, please let me know what say you on that side. All right. Yes, so let me move on to El Salvador, Honduras. El Salvador, Honduras. Oh, you think that one will play out? El Salvador, good team. El Salvador is a very good team. Honduras, they really turned over Suriname. All right. El Salvador had trouble, but that could mean that Haiti was a very good team and a hard team to break down. And it could still use to say maybe it was our first game. You get me? Our first game of the tournament, so that's why they had trouble. So, just like how we could use the excuse for Jamaica, we could use it for El Salvador. So they could be even better in the second game. All right, yes. So maybe that's the reason why 80 gave them so much problems. Or 80 is truly good, because we clearly saw 80 a year ago, 2 years ago in the U15 how dominant they were in the Caribbean region. So clearly tells you that they have good crops, and the under 20 was the same level of talent. All right. All right. Let me take this one off the screen. All right. Demario McCallum, how are you doing, man? Good morning, JD. When you support Suriname at 80, they lose and Jamaica win. So continue to support 80 and Suriname so Jamaica can win. So haven't I the other day when I said Jamaica will win 2-0 and they turned out to win by 2 goals? Though all of you guys came in, oh, Jamaica not winning nothing. They're not good. They can't score goals. And I said, I have not seen anything, so I will wait until I do see them play before I do judge them. So you see it, you guys can flip-flop and get away with it. And I can stay one place and still don't get any respect. But it's okay. Clearly you guys don't think I'm Jamaican. It's okay. I will take it. Alright. I have too much love for 80 style of play. 80 anthem. Respect anthem. Thanks for the continuous support. And guys, remember, we have membership on the channel. You guys can become a member for just $2. So what our intention before the end of the the tournament, we want to get 24 members on both channels. So we want to have almost 48 members. It's not hard. $2 per month to the big bad channel with the highest sophisticated technologies and vibes that you can't find nowhere else on planet Earth. All right? Yes, I think that is very cheap. So one super chat, normally become a member. So do that and show the respect. And we are going to bring 2 series that will blow your mind away, because we're going to make Jamaica actual great again. All right? Are great. Because some people said Jamaica football team weren't great at no point. All right? So I'm going to make them great. All right? And I think I'm going to give the perks of the members the favoritism to get at least a chance to join the series and put their impact on it. All right? Yes, we're going to bring out some things that really shoot the channels them off to a different level. And if we have to advance to 80, when we get all our subscribers, we maybe make 80 great and make Suriname great in the future. All right, but that is for the future. But for now, we're going to start with Jamaica because we started the channel back with Jamaica. JD, your Asian green card reach. See you picking 80 over Suriname, but picking 82-1. All right. Warren Webster, early morning. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. No, JD is actually Mexican. His name is Lopez. I have given up. Sean, but I have to go with 80. Well, we don't see Sean. I think Honduras beat the bricks off Sean head top, guys. We don't see Sean much, guys. Honduras beat the bricks off Sean, Honduras 2 love over El Salvador. I go for El Salvador for the win. Damn, all right. Jamaica should win by 4-0. But you can't measure until them play Costa Rica. The final 8 team will be tough. Youth inspiration, I don't think you can't just say that Jamaica should win by 4-0. We are going to break down that and we are going to give our prediction on Jamaica. We have not reached Jamaica yet. Follow the rules of the conversation. JD, when you get your football license, which of the 3 countries would accept you the most as a coach? I think not Jamaica. I think Jamaica should be the one because Jamaica have the lower ranked license as well. So I should be accepted in Jamaica. But they don't like me. So they ain't gonna accept me. They're gonna fight against me just the same. El Salvador 1, Honduras 3. That look like something that I would go with. You now get away with nothing. Even if it's one word you say, we're going to clip it and beat you bad. Alright, thank you very much. Or you become a member, you just click in the chat. You're gonna see an option says become a member and you do so. But what we're gonna do, make it easier for you. We're gonna find a way how to get the actual thing from in the description and paste it, and people could become members. All right, so give me a little second. Let me pull up the actual next page just to get you the membership, because I realize a lot of people struggle to get that one. So let me get it for you. So once we hit 20 members on both channels, we're going to bring out some more vibesy contents, because when it come on to vibes, it's not even questionable. We are on a different planet, all right, and with education as well. All right, yes. We're on a different planet. I'm telling you, when we come back with that, you're gonna enjoy it, because we burned down the building with the FIFA series the last time. And guys, make sure to subscribe. Get us up to 850. So we have 50 more, so we can achieve the 4,000 here before the tournament finishes, and 6,000 over the Imaxit. I told you, overseas people support me more. Look at that. We said we wanted 6,000, and in 3 videos we get like 150, 160, 200 subscribers. And over here we are doing more Jamaican contents, and we're still going fast, because we get like 20, 30, 40 subscribers per video, but we still need more. All right, we still need more. We need to put some respect on our actual quality. All right, yes man, let me get the information for you to post it here. See it, we have gone 38 minutes and we have 46 likes, not even 100 likes as yet. The disrespect. All right, the disrespect. All right, let me just try and get the link to become a member for you to post it here. All right. Yes, this is a join button. It's also called a join button, guys. All right. Once you click it, I'm going to post it here, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for you so I can. All right. So this should be the one that you need. All right. And moderators, you can help me out sometime, man. The moderators, them a corner, a dance in a chat in a man. They can do these things. You get me? So that is the link to become members. All right. If you're in Jamaica, you might can't send super chat or membership, but you can donate via the PayPal. All right, if you want. But we don't pressure the people that can't do anything. All right. You still will have an opportunity to join the fund because we don't exclude anybody. We just have to pay people more for what they have donated. All right, because that's how the channel survive. Unless I'm going to use my money all day for everything. You get me? Yes. So that is the membership. If you want to become a member, I think we need at least 50. We need at least 15 to become 24 on both channels. All right. Yes, Guadeloupe is similar physically with Jamaica, so we can't take them lightly. 100%. Issa Allen, big up yourself, man. We need a membership from Issa. Big up yourself. All right, 86-0. If 80 win by 6, that would be tough. Sean taking his meds. Yes, man. They football seriously, now, guys. Sean taking it personal. You get me? Jamaica will slap Guadeloupe. Let's be positive. We never said they are not going to, but we are not going to say they are going to blow them off the park due to the fact that they have certain things that we use. That's how we say. Let we leave the Jamaican one for last so we can have the conversation and take the call-ins and everything. All right, that's how we try to go and give every other team their respect. Because remember, this is a Concacaf tournament. I think that Mexico, USA, Panama, Honduras is the danger team. Yes, I do go for them as the favorites still here, but you saw Panama showing good things. Jamaica showing good things. We want to see more from Costa Rica because they were the ICD team coming in. All right. Orlando Nicholas, big up yourself. 3-1 for Jamaica, but we haven't talked about Jamaica's yet. So why we keep on betting on Jamaica, guys? You need to watch the other teams, man. All right, we need to watch the other team. We went for El Salvador, Honduras. I am going for Honduras to take it over El Salvador. All right, and then we have Costa Rica, Cuba. Two teams that you must watch because Costa Rica and Cuba. Cuba played Jamaica, so if you're Jamaican, you must have damnly watch that game. All right? Yes. All right? Yes. So Cuba over Costa Rica. Let me know what say you. All right? Who you going with? Who you going with? Cuba or Costa Rica? Who you going with? All right? Who you going with? And then we can go to the Jamaica Guadeloupe. All right? Cuba, Costa Rica, who you going with? Let me know in the comment section. Who you going with, Cuba or Costa Rica? I think the Cuban team will get more chance to play because Costa Rica is not as physical as Jamaica, but Costa Rica's pressing is way better than Jamaica. All right, so maybe they will drop their physicality for pressing. All right, or Jamaica's size for pressing because they do press way better than Jamaica. So that's something that they could use to shut down Cuba. All right, so Costa Rica might find it a little bit easier to shut down Cuba, to be honest. All right. So I'm going for Costa Rica in this one. I'm waiting on others to come up and give me their take on it. I'm going for Costa Rica in this one, and I think they're going to win much more comfortable than what people expect. All right, much more comfortable in my estimation. So let me know what say you guys. All right. Let me know what say you guys. All right. Oh my God. This is funny. Funny. Wow. All right. Let me continue. Let me continue. Let me continue. All right. All right. So Warren says Costa Rica slap up Cuba 3-0. I could see that happening. Costa Rica, Orlando going with. Jason says Costa Rica 4. So he's saying Costa Rica will score more goals this time. All right, and concede less as well. So why do you think they are going to score more and concede less? Let me know in the comment section. All right. Cuba gonna upset Costa Rica. Humble one going with that. Could you guys see that happening? Let me know. Costa Rica 3, Cuba 1. Costa Rica will win convincingly. I do believe that, but obviously it could go the other way around. So I'm not going to say it's impossible for Cuba not to win it because it is definitely possible. It's definitely possible, guys. It's definitely possible. But I want to say that it more likely will go into Costa Rica's favor because they don't have to deal with the physicality of the Guadeloupe team. So now it's going to come out more like technical size being the situation. All right. Yes. All right. So let me make sure. 1 second, guys. Just trying to get something on the screen for you. And then we get into the detailing. All right. All right. So ready now. Let me see what's up. People have to go to get the membership, but if you're Jamaican, you might not get the membership, guys. So that is a problem. Bash Basing the scoreline on Cuba problems connecting their passes in the final third. All right, all right. Big up Bala Kick. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right, so we have Jamaica now. We have Jamaica Guadeloupe. Jamaica Guadeloupe. No, guys. All right, Jamaica Guadeloupe. Let me hear how people going now. Jamaica Guadeloupe. We saw Guadeloupe played. Guadeloupe played Costa Rica. First 15-20 minutes they were played off the park. Very easy. All right, but once they started to find their footing, when maybe the pressing got a bit less from Costa Rica, that's something else we need to look at. When the pressing start to get a bit less, it looks like Guadeloupe start to find their feet because their physicality start to pay more dividend due to the fact that the spacing, because what pressing does and stamina does is to keep you closer to the opponent. But once your stamina level drops off, that becomes a problem now, because now people can impose their will on you. You understand me? It can happen now. You get me? It can happen now. Yes. And that is a situation that maybe could be a problem for Costa Rica. Maybe they might not be as fit as what we first thought, or maybe it's the first game and they will improve with time. So a lot of things. That's why we want a lot of ifs. So that's why I want the second games to play, so we can actually figure it out. The reason why we can make more statements on Jamaica is because we had saw a few and hear more information on Jamaica. We have gotten persons gone to the games, and we have seen more of the Jamaican footages than Costa Rica, to be honest. All right. Yes. So that's why people make more judgments on Jamaica, and obviously you guys support Jamaica, so that helps. All right. So Guadeloupe will get more spacing of Jamaica. We're going to go into the detailing now. So let me go over here just to get them up on the screen so we can chop it up the right way. All right. Cuba need to improve on their finishing, and they can give themselves a chance. All right. All right. So we're going to set up the team from this side. All right. Yeah, man. Danica said 1-0 Jamaica, so a tight game. Kevin Jones, I would not like the 1-0. It has to be bigger than that. Kevin, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Jason Guna said 3-1 Jamaica. All right. I could see the 3-1 scoreline. I think Jamaica will struggle with the size of them, because I think anybody play them will struggle with the size of some of those big human beings. I'm still questioning if they're actual 16, but they are big, they are big. They are big. My God. Jamaica 1-1 Island Cards will be a close game, and I am saying a draw. Okay, so more people coming with a draw. Alj said Jamaica not winning this one. Sorry. So how is it we think that Cuba is better than that team? So that is how much we are saying that our team cannot change their style of play. Is it more down to the style of play that we cannot change? Why we're saying that? Because Cuba is better than Guadeloupe, Cuba is better than Guadeloupe, and Cuba created a lot of chances on Jamaica. You get me? So Cuba is better than Guadeloupe, but Guadeloupe is way more physical. So is it that you're basing it solely down to you don't think that Jamaica can change your style or adapt in games? Why you're saying that it will be a draw? Let me know. Because I think that's why you guys are saying something like that. We can win, but we can't do it with fast football. We need to pass the ball. All right. Hopefully the game with JPL team will give them a chance. The players okay, the players are going to body them, JD. Okay, so it's a physicality. You don't think that Jamaica will get around the physicality. Okay, so that's why people kind of worried. It's not because they are better than Cuba, because I know that Cuba is better than them. All right, but more likely around the side of the physicality. All right, no problem, guys. What you think? What formation you think that he's gonna go with? All right, we're gonna go with 3 formations. We're gonna go with 5. We're gonna go with 5 at the back because he tried that out. 5-3-2, and we're gonna go with he tried that in the when again the setup 3-4-3. They tried that as well, and 4-2-3-1 with a 4-4-2. Let me put 4-4-2 because Jamaica never moved out of 4-4-2. So those are the formations that we're gonna try over this series. All right, 5-3-2, 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1, and 4-4-2. Those are the formation that we're gonna definitely try try now. All right, those are the formation that we're gonna try now. All right. All right, those are the formations. So let we chop it up, guys. We're gonna start with five at the back, five at the back, five at the back, three in midfield, and two. But that does not give you the wing plays. All right, or unless we have the players that are mobile, so they could do more work. Get me? Because they are still isolated, so it does not really matter. All right. My problem is now. Let me show you what my problem is now with the team. All right. When we started the last game, what we do then? Because I thought it was not a three that I saw at the last time. We are struggling to make out the formation because people stopping and not really moving. And maybe that was a good testament towards how fast Cuba pressed us. And we never got used to the pressing because of who we play. Because I want to touch that thing. I had that last night to bring in my conversation. Is it important to mirror the teams that you're going to play, the playing style of the teams going forward? Because the problem is we play Trinidad. Trinidad don't play like these teams, and we play teams inside Jamaica. Those teams don't press. So as these teams, Cuba and the Costa Rica presses and play a different style of football than any team that we played so far. So is it important to play the team, mimic the teams that we're going to play? Which is very much important. All right, so anyways, what we saw that we are doing, look at hope you can see the cursor. So what we did the last time for the first 25 minutes was always these two guys. If it's a back four, it doesn't matter. If it's a back four, all right, let me start with a back four then, put the two in midfield and use it that way. All right, so let me start with the back four like that, because people would say that's what they saw. All right, so what they did in the first part, 1-2 here, these two guys not involved. And every single time it reaches one of these guys, it goes directly over here. The ball does go directly over here. So what that does, because remember, guys, when you chip it like this, nobody really pushed up in midfield, so none of the midfielders have pushed up at any point. So you have just a stagnant midfield right here, and you have two players. You have two players in isolated position. Any one of them get the ball, they're going to always be in isolated positions to either wall up the play for these guys to run in to try get on the ball. You get me? So they have to be very strong if they have to wall up. So even if you're using three, all right, then put three then. We put a number 9 right there in the middle. And we have 3 in midfield right there, all right? We put 3 in midfield, all right? So even when they got the ball right here, he has to hold up, so he has so much work to do. 2 persons, because the umbrella shift over 2 to 3, because one of the midfielders then drop back on the player, and 2 the full back and also the center back come over and close the angle. So you have 3 players on them every single time. Every single time you have 3 players on them, each time it works. So it never matter what system you use, they're always going to be in isolated pockets. So let me know if you rewatch the game, if it's that's not the exact exact thing you saw for the first 25 minutes, and pretty much in the entire game you always saw these isolated pockets, and that is when you bypass the midfield. It doesn't matter which formation you're using. Once you bypass the midfield, you're going to get isolated players. You get me? And they have to use your speed. You were complaining about dribbling. That's the reason why they had to do so much take-ons. Because they are in isolated zones. They don't have any passes closer to them. Because by the time these guys to run, they might get pressed and lose the ball and then get caught out in midfield. And that's why I said to Jay Taylor, I never really saw the midfielders as the best players, because every single time they got outnumbered inside the middle due to the fact that any one of the persons have to go and try to pick up in midfield, and it left a hole there because they're going to get pressed. They never dealt with the press well and lose the ball. So all of this was always empty. It was always empty at all times, and that's why you always go back and watch the game if it's not exactly what you saw here. Every single time Cuba could have just worked the middle here every single time, because it's always empty, and one player in midfield, just the older. All right, so one player. So any one of them have to run. You always left one. So what we have to do now, we have to just work all the thirds of the pitch. All the thirds of the pitch, and reset a lot. We need to reset, because reset is important for a lot of times. If our trigger points are the wing players, which we clearly saw that the trigger points are the wing players, because they were the ones making the diagonal balls every single time. Every single time. So clearly those are the trigger points in our team. If we really want that to be the trigger points and they are the quarterbacks, we want them to see the full field. And what is better than to work it in midfield? So someone has to come up. The opponent has to push up on you to try and come and get the ball in midfield. So that simply means they don't want a gap in between their defensive line and their midfield line. So they have to push up their defense. So now our active wingers become active. All right. So if we reset back down to our players, now all of a sudden we don't have that person. We don't have those persons to be hacking us. We have a free line to go at it now. Now we have our skill sets and our speed to get in behind. So that's why our midfielders are important, and to reset is important as well, because you draw the team on you, so you draw them out of the box, and then now your skill set, which is big, fast and strong, become more active, because you're going to have a one-on-one isolated zone and you're going to get the ball over the top. So you're faster than them, so that will always work. And then you have the trickery now, and then you can work your team now and be more effective. So that's what they have to work with. They have to work with, because these guys are going to be fast and big as well. All right? They are going to be fast and big as well. So you have to work it a little bit more to draw them out of position, so you can get that advantage. Because remember, even though they're fast as you, they have to turn back. Because they are always facing this way. So when the ball go over their top, they have to turn back. So you have that additional second to use your turn of pace. So that means the midfield have to work hard today to dictate the game. If the midfield don't dictate the game, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for Jamaica to win dominant. It's going to be a tough one for Jamaica to win dominant if they can't control midfield today. If they make Guadeloupe control midfield, I think this game could swing anyway. Anyway, this game could swing if we can't damage midfield, because now we are going up against the same size as ourselves, the same speed as ourselves. All right, and they are a little bit bigger than us as well in the forward areas. So that's going to be a problem, because remember, we saw one of our goals. We got pushed off the ball there. We got bodied off the ball. So, and those are not big as the Guadeloupe players. So you don't want those things to happen. So I think this time the number 8 as what Jay Taylor said. He needs to command the game. He needs to go back, ask for the ball, pick pass, move, get into the space to draw the team. We need to do all of those things. All right. Let me know if it's not exactly what you saw in the last game, and believe me, when this game finishes and if Jamaica win and he plays anything like this, believe me, you're going to come back and respect me, because this is exactly how to get it. Our wing players will be pivotal towards the actual goal scoring, but it's going to determine by our midfielders how composed they are on the ball, how they can dictate the pace of the game. Because we have to draw the team out, so we can run in behind them, because that's what we want to do. And our passers are the flank players, the full backs. We clearly saw that. Our passers are the full backs. That's what they were doing in the last game. So we know that our passers are the fullbacks. So the midfielders need to control the tempo and get the ball back to the fullback so they can bomb it to the wingers. So we're doing what we do best and be effective at doing it. All right. Let me see what people says on that, because I want to see if people agree on it, because we're trying to look at the ways out to victory. All right. And I think that is definitely one of the ways. We're going to show it in different formations, but I think that is one of the main way, because we clearly saw how they play and they're not going to change overnight. All right. Jamaica defense need to get better. If they defend improve, I think we have a chance to. Okay. Fix up them comments in a big boss. Cabran, Mas, Salman, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Jamaica 2, Guadeloupe 0. Jamaica is big, fast, and strong. Why we worry about physicality? No, because the next team is big as us, if not bigger, in certain areas. I'm not worrying for the physicality. I am worried about the defense. But that's why you're worried about the physicality. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? I think Jamaica will be fine because they play against big men and did okay. So I think they should win if they use technical plays instead of passed from the back and hoop. I don't think it's a pass on the back and hoop, because I'm trying to show you a different outlet that they could, because they did. Remember, we have to look at how effective they were and passing the ball long. They had a good rate. They had a 76% accuracy. So that is good. You get me? So we are trying to make sure that they exploit those openings at the best of their ability. So that's why we're working on what they do best. All right? Bestas. And remember, this is a positive video, guys. So we are looking for the ways how Jamaica could get the win. All right, but I don't see anybody giving me all the positives. But if we come out here and said, "Oh, Jamaica won't win it," or yo, it gone international. We are giving the ways how they could. All right. All right, best as documentary. Big up yourself. Guys, make sure the video is at 100, 150 likes. And so if you come in, if you're going to work, we have no problem. We're passing through. You're passing through. Make sure you hit a like, share, and subscribe. All right. All right. So people like that. J. Taylor Barrett. JD, why for the bigger than us? Why? No, 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 no. Bro, remember I'm talking to everybody. Other people from different countries watches the channel. Alright? So you can't just make it seem like a Jamaica alone watches the channel. Alright? The second and third goal came from us actually building and moving forward. So when the wingers received, he had the runners to find in the box. Since the team was pushed up, that is true. Alright, so we have Devil Dog, just a check-in, says top of the morning. Big up yourself, man. Thanks very much, man. More the second goal, but the second and third, the third and fourth goals, was clear errors, from Guatemala, from Cuba, So why I think that was based on we just being pressing, Yes. I think Jamaica can get can easily get 3-1. Okay, all right, but 3-1 is not easy. 3-1 is not easy, David Scott. 3-1 is not easy at all. 3-1 is not easy at all right? So let me behave. 3-1 is not easy. All right, guys, we're still not reach 100, and we're almost an hour. We're past the hour and 2, so we're almost going on to the gravy side of the chopping up, all right? What formation you think is best suited? I think the 4-3-3 would be the best suited one for them. All right, the 4-3-3 would be the best suited one for them, to be honest, because they were going to work using midfielders anyway. So I think the 4-3-3 would be the best option for them. All right. Jamaica need to control the midfield to win certain games. Well, that's what I said. Devil Dog, we have to play with 3 midfielders or play with a false 9 dropping off. Yes. With how we explain it, I would agree there. So, yes, I would definitely agree with that, Devil Dog. False 9 would be the best way, the best actual way. So we exploit the wingers because we wanted to put it up there. So a false 9 is exactly what I've just put here. So this is a false 9, guys. This is a false 9 system, all right? So it's exactly what I've actually worked on and came to. And my conclusion at the end, that's what it actually came to. So let me put it right here so you can see it a little bit bigger. All right, and the labels are a little bit bigger. We haven't gotten the names in it as yet, so don't worry, don't worry. All right. I think yeah, the Falls 9 would be the best way, the best setup because it would have worked perfectly. We can press, we can get closer to do the 1-2s that we were doing in the second half. Yes. Have you take a look at the player, JD? I'm not going to stop bothering you until you watch that player. We will watch the player tonight as well, J Taylor. So don't worry yourself. All right. And guys, we are going to take call-in, and the call-in should be talking about the predictions and ways to victory. So we want to make sure it's a positive video because people claim that we're not talking positive. So we want to show them that we have the positivity part. And we haven't seen us on 200 likes as yet. So then it gets like the positivity don't get with the 200 likes. All right. So we need to get me 200 likes before 2 hours. All right. In the morning show. All right. Big up yourself, Ricardo Myers. Thanks very much. All right. JD, I think you giving Guadeloupe so much because of the French connection. No man, I'm talking about what they did in the last game. We only can talk about what they did in the last game. Bless up to you, Mr. Chevan Peart. We only can talk on what we saw. That's why I said more the second goal. Yes. We forced the third and fourth goal. Yes, man, via errors. Yes. We never really build up. It was literally kicked off the player, off the back of the defender, the back of the forward. And the forward put it in the back of the net. So that was not really nothing Jamaica did more than pressing, which is good. We want them to press more. But we never did any build up or anything in that one. JD, Guadeloupe is also called the Guanda Boys. Okay. I was saying if the defense and middle improve, we might have a shot at beating them. No, man, I think we should go in as the favorites, to be honest. Is that Watson's skill set though? He looks more of a 9 style player. Well, he has to play this role, all right? Because that's what we are doing. We keep on having it out in the wide channels. So eventually he's going to be there as a central forward rather than an actual striker because we never activated him as a striker. You get me? We were working the wide channel, so he was playing a central forward role regardless. So better he just start there and try to link up play a little bit more. Maybe that's the way we can get our midfield in, our midfielders involved easier in the game by activating a central forward. I think 4-5-1 formation will work. Most the teams will. Okay. Then we have Jay Anywhere that big up yourself. Thanks very much for being here. Jamaica have 2 great clinical striker. That Fuzzy here youth is one of the best see in this tournament. Jamaica strikers you think is the best you see in the tournament? I would kind of doubt that because I think the best strikers I saw in the tournament is Corillo from Mexico. Definitely a serious quality striker. The Corillo one. Honduras, no, Corillo and Panama striker. I think Panama striker might be first. Panama striker, he's on 3 goals. He might be first. Believe me, he might be first. You get me? I don't know where Jamaica strikers fall, but I know that the 2 first strikers, that Corillo and him, Panama striker, they are the 2 best strikers in the tournament so far. They do all of the plays completely different. Their movements is elite. Their striking is elite. From at least easy well 30 yards at this U17 levels. I'm surprised that people are not talking about the qualities of the strikers so far at U17s and how surprised they are. And what the quality entails, to be honest. Big up all the youngsters, but how about the Harborview striker? Well, listen to me now. You and Clan, you guys always focus on one player. We are talking about Jamaica's team. So why should we be here talking about one player? Come on, man. Let me be different blood. All right? Wow. Well, Cohen played more of a second striker role, so he can drop into those space as well. So what formation would you want? All right, Panama bad? No, the striker is ridiculously good. I think he might be the first. I want I might just give him the first, you know. The Honduras #9 is clinical, yes, but I think Panama, man, could. Yo, guys, go and watch that Panama strike. I think he might be the number one. I think he might be the number one. We have to give him, man, because sometimes he's isolated. Remember, he played Guatemala, you know. He played Guatemala and then Curacao. And obviously, he had more time on the ball with Curacao and his shows because he had 2 goals. But on the next one, he created his own openings and score. Believe me, and score between defenders. And the man is a handful, man. He's a handful. I think he's the best in the tournament so far. He's definitely one of the pick of the bunch. Like how we talked about Jedi them. I think he's one of the pick of the bunch. You know? Yes, man. Blood. Yes, yes. I would start Grant over Cohen. So you guys want to pick the start 11 as well? Let me know. I'm basing it off formation Garden played in the first game. Well, he saw what he got as success. So we have to improve on that, big boss. So I don't know what to tell you, you know? I don't know what to tell you there, you know? We have to improve on that, all right? I don't know what to tell you, big boss. I don't know what to tell you on that one. But if you see that, I have no problem. I have no problem, big boss. Alright, so let me know what formation and let me pick the players, guys. Let me pick the players. I'm gonna fit in all the players in the pool so we can shift them. And we will keep this for tonight as well. So we can chop it up and detail it. Because I think you guys will appreciate me breaking down things more. So we can have that conversation, you know. So after time breakdown, we can to look at it and show you how the team playing and everything. So let me know if you want that. You want with the save it in the system. So we can always go back there. All right. Ashton Garden is an elite striker. USA never want to lose him. All right. 4-4-2. Then basically play with Molina making it a 3-5-2 when attack. All right. But I'm telling you how successful this looks. This looks more successful. But we will go with the systems. We will go with the players and stuff. Bless up Sose. Thanks for being here. Number 10. What's number 9 and Grant up front. Alright. So yeah, okay, no man. People will like the video after. Alright. This video don't have any controversy in it. Watson is the best so far. The best so far in the tournament. I don't understand. Ashton Grant. Alright. Leader Grant. Good for real. Alright. So what people can do is call in. Let me plug the phone line in. Because I don't know what they're saying. 1 second, guys. I don't know why I'm getting so much frying. Let me fix this, blood. Alright, we are getting a frying. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to hook up the phone line so we can get a few people calling in. Alright? 1 second, guys. I'm going to shut down something to get it back to see if we can fix that frying problem. Alright, I'm hearing a little frying. Alright, so guys, you can call in and give me your take. Alright, give me your take. I saw a lead in the chat. I confused about the coach formation. No man, because he's using more than one formation. We have Young Cryptic, big up yourself. Do you think we'll see Mahoney today? Maybe, of course, you have to utilize your squad. Remember, you got 3 points before, you know. Heard he's very clinical. Yes, we still have to. The best player of the tournament is definitely the guy from Mexico. He's definitely the best player of the tournament. So far that I saw. Okay. We got the frying to stop, guys. We got the frying to stop, so that is good. Ashton Grant or Ashton Garden. JD, I will use the same team without the complacency in the last 20 minutes. Jamaica played good. Right, wow. And easily could have easily been 5-2 up. Okay, all right. What time is the game? The game will be the 11 o'clock game, so it should be 5 o'clock. It should be 5 o'clock Jamaica time and Eastern. I like what you have on the screen, as we just don't think Meran will change it so much. All right, no problem. Well, we are giving him ideas. We will go back to the next one soon. All right. All right, big up JD, top of the morning. Yeah, man, big up to everyone that joining so fast. All right, Jason, I did with laugh. Yes, 5 o'clock Jamaican time. All right, yes. Because remember, it's based on what we saw. We're just giving you the best shape. What we would have gotten enough out of our players that we saw. Let me try and get the lineup, the team itself, so we can put it in. So leader calling in. So let me hear what leader saying. Good afternoon, leader. How are you doing, big boss?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man.
Yeah, so what you make of the game so far, because we haven't heard from you for the longest while. So let me know what say you on the performances.
Well, for me, I temper my expectations. One match alone isn't enough for me. I tell people after today, though, I'll be able to tell you how far the team here can go.
Okay.
Because I have to look at other results, to see how those look. And then now I can say, okay, get a good judgment of how other teams we might come up against actually look. But so far, I can say that the one-half match, we did well. But let us see how Cuba and Costa Rica, after those two teams play, I can tell you where exactly we're going to be. Right? That's going to tell us. So far, when Trinidad versus USA, it's also another measuring stick, because we did pick Trinidad, and even though USA changed out some of the players, right? It does give us a good idea of where we might be.
Okay, and based off what you saw last night from United States, how far you think Jamaica is from United States? I am raving to hear that reports, because last night I saw this game could have been 15-0 and should have been 15-0, like tapping 15-0.
Look here, USA, when they put their team together, they're going to be ahead of everybody else. Because youth football, this is where USA dominates, okay?
Well, I'm still not writing off the Mexican team, I'm still not writing off the Mexican team,
Look here, over the years, USA has been a dominant force at youth level, like it or not. However, it's something that changes later on. But at youth level, they get it right? You see, so I would never try to compare Jamaica to USA. That it's only, they have a couple times it has happened, but most times once USA get to take out their best players, we're not going to compete. Nobody going to compete. And I think this bunch that they have there, if you look at it, come on, man, it's.
Well, I'm very sorry. I think people disrespecting Mexico. I know people said I'm Mexican, that's why I'm always picking up for Mexico. I'm not Mexican, but I think they are playing some good football. They might not have the big stars like United States, and the reason why United States never scored 20 is because they are big stars. I saw a man trying to heel back in 6-yard box while he should have stopped the ball in the back of the net like 20 times. You understand me? So it was like a trial. Like they tied with Trinidad yesterday. They would have been 15 up. It was incredible bad from Trinidad. I'm very sorry. They scored a goal, but don't be fooled. That 3-1, it's just because United States testing out things and they got overconfident. That's what I believe.
Well, what I can say is I expect USA to be the eventual winners of this tournament.
Say what you want, say. Me a keep and make Mexico. So think Mexico will upset them.
Oh, Mexico can't beat USA.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
At this level.
Mexico can't beat USA, so that means nobody now gonna beat them then. If Jamaica meet them are gonna get beat up then. Because if you're gonna say Mexico can't beat leader say Mexico can't beat USA. So that means him just give USA the award then.
Look here, at youth level, just if you look at the same kids 4 years from now though, USA kids are going to be close to the Mexicans. Okay? That's the difference. The Mexicans are going to improve and they're going to get better. But the USA, not going to expect that much.
Yeah, but really and truly, I think Mexico looks the best team, so far, in the competition, And they have played a good quality Guatemala team yesterday, and they look the best to me still, United States still look like they have a gear to go. That is honesty. But I think Mexico can beat United States. I think the United States is not that so superior over Mexico. Maybe the other teams, they are superior over them, but I don't think they are so superior over Mexico.
JD, let me tell you one thing when it comes to youth football. It's a size. Even when you have another team that is technically good, it's a size. Size makes a difference at that level.
Okay.
I've learned how to win tournaments with size. Size makes a difference.
So you said the athleticism from United States will always win over Mexico. And that's what they have used over the years to
once they are fairly close technically at this age, and the other one has size, it's going to be a tipping point. I'm telling you, it's going to be.
All right. I am impressed with the Mexicans, though. That's all I'm going to say. So based off what you're saying, then look at the brackets, guys. We are going to put up the brackets based off what he's saying. At this point, we are at first. We don't know if we're going to stay there, but hope we do stay there. Let me take off this comment of the screen. Hope we do stay there. All right. So we have a better understanding of what we could do. So if we finish first, at this point, you know that we're going to play Puerto Rico. That's United States light. All right. If we finish as runners up, we're going to be playing the third place. If we finish runners up, Big Boss, we're going to be playing the third place first of Group E, which could be any one of Guatemala or Curacao. And to be honest, I think it's going to be Guatemala. Guatemala, I'm very sorry, but I don't see Jamaica just beating out Guatemala. So, be honest, my God, Guatemala is a tough team. You get me? So if we don't come,
that wouldn't be the problem. The problem is when they reach quarterfinals, yeah?
No.
If you go
Big Boss, I'm talking we are playing Guatemala. If we finish runners up, we are playing Guatemala first.
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh my God, I have a problem with that. I would rather come first and play Puerto Rico. I would play Puerto Rico, even though we have a lot of Americans on it. No, man, Guatemala better than Puerto Rico, man. Guatemala better than Puerto Rico, man. Even though they have so much American players on it. Telling you, man, what I saw yesterday, leader, I'm very sorry. Guatemala better than Puerto Rico. Yes, sorry about the continent leader.
Well, the USA B team, I'm not sure. Look here, let me tell you one thing that we do when we're not looking at, Puerto Rico has come through the qualifiers, Remember the last time we played up against a team that came through the qualifiers?
Yes.
They have had a number of matches under the belts already, right?
We know.
And coming in here now, they're going to be coming in fresh also, right? We are going to be going in with cards, with injuries. Look here, the last time in under 20, we played a team that came through the qualifiers. You remember the result?
Yes, Damrep me beat you, man, and dominate you on the field, man. We don't know that, brother. We talk about that already.
I'm just telling you.
But Damrep was a USA team. Damrep was a USA team as well. So you have to tell people that the team was equally as good as Jamaica. You understand me?
And similar Puerto Rico. And they are coming in fresh. They are going to be coming in fresh. And they have played a number of matches.
I know.
If they had played the same amount that we have, it would be a level playing field. But by coming through, a lot of people have to be wary of those teams that come in fresh.
But all I'm saying is Jamaica now get away with no easy matches, guys. I'm very sorry. By the next round, it will be that difficult. I'm telling you, Jamaica will struggle to reach America or Canada. Because these other teams are not normal. So we have to give Jamaica credit if Jamaica pass these guys. Because what I saw from Guatemala will play their lights out. And I can tell you, Jamaica not walking over Guatemala. Because Guatemala better than Cuba, better than Guadeloupe. And be honest, if Guatemala meet Costa Rica, they are going to have a hard day beating them as well. I'm Guatemala, brother. I'm very sorry, leader. You need to watch. Go back and watch Guatemala. I know the Puerto Rico team should be good guys. Don't get me wrong. They have all the Americans, and we know that America have the elite development. But I am telling you, Guatemala ain't a team to play with. That team press the life out of you, and they create opportunities over and over. You get me? If Jamaica had played Guatemala in that first game, they're not winning it. They are what Jamaica did in the first game, they're not winning Guatemala game. You get me? So we have to put some respect on them. So it's a tough road ahead. Leader, I'm very sorry. I think you're not giving Guatemala enough credit still, but it's okay.
Yeah, one thing, JD. You know what a lot of people not giving to Jamaica?
Yes.
They turn around the venue later than we did, basically. I don't think so. I don't think
no. We gave them credit, man. We gave them credit.
So for me, the legs went in the second half, you know. So for me, I want to see them now today when they are fairly refreshed and, you know, a little bit more used to it. And then as the tournament goes on, I expect to see them get better, because if that's how they looked, right, when they would have that sort of thing, because these would have been traveling literally in traveling preparation for almost 2 days, like it or not. You understand?
Yeah.
Because the first day when they didn't get to go, they would have gotten up early, all of these things, and in the preparation to take the bus all the way back. It takes a toll on it.
We did talk about that. We did talk about that, the turnaround. That's why we said we're going to take our time with them. Because we talked about the turnaround. That's what we talked about in even our live stream. I told people that don't bash them because they remember some came late. So and the style that they're playing, I saw that they're going to be tired 2 minutes in. You get me? I saw that they're going to be tired because they couldn't keep up that pace by going so direct and then avoiding the midfield over and over. All right, 1 second. We have this brother named Man of God. I think you're man of something else, because the one thing is you're not caught up with YouTube and you don't know to reason. We are talking about Jamaica, and we have a Jamaican video here. I can't talk about space. So it's either you have a serious problem. I am here talking about Jamaica good. No, we are talking about actual team performances and what other teams bring. So if you don't watch other teams them, you don't join the stream, my brother, because you keep on get on my nerves. I talk about me all the talk bad about Jamaica or put down Jamaica. Brother, we are talking about Jamaica. So what we should do? Tell a lie? Just stop your foolishness, man, and go to read the Bible, man, if you're a man of God, man. You get me? Go to read the Bible or something, man. You're not making any sense, man. We are talking logic here. We are watching every game, and we are giving people what they really want. So if you don't want the truth, just go read the Bible. That's the way you need to do, man of God. Me have to call you out. Continue, Big Boss, because I always come, I be divisive, and I try move away. Analysis not of the favoritism. So if you don't want reality, this is not the place for a man of God. So you can just leave, my brother. Straight up. Continue, Big Boss.
Anyway, look here. You see when people watching, some people,
yeah, man, I'm tired of that, man. I'm tired of that, man, because we are reason and we are reason quality. And this man come in, oh, you're fighting against Jamaica. Brother, just stop, man. You're not listening, man. You're not listening. The amount of compliment and respect me give Jamaica, just stop it, man. Just stop, man. Go and go read the Bible, man. Continue, Big Boss. Sorry.
What I can say, in my actual opinion, Jamaica are ahead of the amount of points I expected them to get by 100%, because I had expected them to have come through in third place with 3 points. So far, they are on 3. But the thing is, they are going to have to go for the first place. So the thing is now, going for the first place, they're going to have to go. Will they race and rotate the players like USA today? Or will they have to go with the same set, and then know when they go for Costa Rica, again go with close to the same set again, and then now possibly go into the next round with some players that are not 100. Now this is where the depth of your squad.
That's what I was going to say. How we approach this. Oh, the fans them. Let me know how we approach this. Should we rotate like semi-rotate, because you saw that some players came on, they look better than some, especially on the right-hand side of the centre-back and the right-back side. We had some little issues there, you know. We got caught out every single time. You see, man of God, you can't get those analysis, those information anywhere on planet Earth, because that's what we do. We get all the data and we can put it back. That's how people actually win games, because football is about education, not your feelings. All right? So F your feelings and go read the Bible, so. Don't get on my nerves, you know. All right? Yeah, man. So, over the right-hand side. Over the right-hand side, that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies in the first game. So, and when the others came in, especially when the centre-back came in, the number 3 came out, and they put in the player, you thought that they looked better?
Look here. Let me tell you something now. One of, I wouldn't know what to say, read that, because I don't want to really go too much into the particular players, but I want to see how the team here looks when all of the players are 100%. You understand?
But we're not gonna get I don't think we're gonna ever get the team 100%. That is a problem as well.
Well, the thing is, you're going to have to rotate. I'm going to assume that some rotation was done, because that team that started wasn't the strongest team. So I'm going to assume rotation was done from the first match. I'm assuming that right now.
Okay.
So if we're going to be, I don't know if it's a strategy that you're going to basically not play the strongest team until later down and try to rotate in the meantime by playing certain players that might not be the best players, but they can do a shift for half of the match. Then you bring in other players, you know. So I don't say we have to be careful what we're going to be doing.
All right. So give me a prediction. Give me a prediction, because maybe other people want to call in. So give me a prediction.
2-1.
2-1 Jamaica.
2-1.
All right.
2-1 if we do the right thing and rotate 2-1.
All right, so that's Big Boss, we will link up then, yeah, because we have a limited cap on the show. Yeah, man, because the Big Bad morning show, you know, smoke down the place, you know. Yes.
Okay.
All right, respect then. So that was the great leader, respect leader. All right, let me go through the comments before other people come in. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it professional, but some of them people get on my nerves. You understand me? Because sometimes when I come here, I actually work for do something. I think I'm gonna get enough respect. So me have to start with a brother here, because him come with him annoying ass behavior. You understand me? So me have to make him know, say, listen to me, man. Don't waste my time, man. If you don't want to come here, you're not welcome. Simple. We never beg anybody to come, because they know we are taught the truth. They don't like the truth. That is a problem. You know, leader, take that back. Mexico has the best prospect in the tournament. All right, so Devil Dog, thanks for that information. Mexico versus USA would be a good match. All right, now JD, history has proven USA the better in the youth rankings. Okay, fair enough. USA have small Mexicans in their team. This time, leader. All right. JD, why you think American kind the word soccer moms? Youth football are fit them thing. All right, no problem. All right, no problem. But I just like the way how they play. All right, yeah, man. Big up, man. No, man. I'm not making them turn me off or nothing, man. Believe me, man. I'm gonna smoke him anytime he comments. If he just comment A in my chat, me I go done him anytime again. Bless up myself, Pagan. Thanks very much for reaching out. Guys, we have 109 in the chat. Make sure to hit the damn like button and become members. We need 20 more members to reach our target. Alright, people, I said don't call in until I'm done. Alright, don't call in. Okay. Alright, Big Bad Neil are calling, so we have to take the call. So the comments will be back at time, alright? Because Big Bad Neil calling. Neil, how you doing, man?
Well, brother,
you have to burn down the one man of God, man. Him come back with him foolishness in our chat, you know? Because I don't know if I'm a man and the devil or something, you know? Because I'm come a perplex people as they wake up.
Tell man of God, tell go to a prayer, man.
Yeah, man. I pray for them, man. And then him should learn. Him can just say a prayer, because God don't pick favorites. Yeah. So you maybe read the wrong Bible if you think that God pick favorites and Jamaica should get favoritism because of the prayer that you pray. No, it can't work, because him love every kid, everybody. So that means God will not intervene into a sport. Yes, make sure you learn that, man of God. All right? Yes, we know. We have other intellects as well than football.
Yeah, I was a prayer, man of God. But, really, when me I say, see, you see, if Jamaica have like Guatemala, Jamaica not deserve to be in the World Cup. We shouldn't put Guatemala nor Puerto Rico. Anyone yeah. team there, we should have, I watch the game there. When me say, what I want to see Jamaica play this evening in this game and play against Costa Rica, or because I think it will test Jamaica and Costa Rica. Then, but if Jamaica I play with Guatemala, we should be in the first place.
No, I never said I never said we wanted to avoid Guatemala. I'm just saying all of the matches will be, it was a compliment to Jamaica, you know. It was a compliment to Jamaica, you know. But I just threw the man IQ is very low, you know. Because what I'm actually saying, I know Jamaica get past these teams, we need to give the coach and the players more respect. Because the teams are good. Because I just see Mexico struggle with them. They made it difficult for Mexico. You understand me? So it was a compliment. So people not listen well. You understand me? They not listen well. It was a compliment to Jamaica if Jamaica passed these teams. Because the other day, because the other day they jump and say Cuba never good. I'm saying and I realize when they just say. If when they say Cuba don't good, that simply means Jamaica not good either because Cuba chopped up Jamaica piece and piece. They could have scored, if they really wanted to go all out, they could have scored even more goals. But they could have conceded more as well. But I'm trying to show you, if you say a team are good, we did so much things to you, made it look so poor, you could even pass 6-yard passes. Can you say that team is not good? You understand me? So sometimes their ego is their biggest downfall because they don't listen well. You understand me? Yes. They don't listen well.
You see Central American team, like Guatemala and team, them always play good against Mexico and then team. You never to them play same style of football. But in my senior level, if you see Guatemala play against Mexico, Mexico will get 100 chance against Jamaica and score 1. Guatemala will play a better game against Mexico and still lose. But historically, me always see the Central American team then kind of match up evenly against each other. I don't know if because they know each other's style and they play similar kind of football. But what me I say, you see Jamaica right now, me watch him at Sunday and Cuba play some ball though. They could have scored more goals. Jamaica could have scored more as well. But
both of them could have scored more goals. Agreed.
But me want to see them against a stronger team to see how they look. Because my belief is you can't judge them against them team. You have to judge them when they come on and see Mexico go up against Panama and see how Mexico look against Panama. Just like how they look yesterday against Guatemala. Can they be close to 9-0? But you can't even judge that match because close to them no playing nothing. But me want to see Jamaica go up against. And I want to tell you, this match this evening, people at Guadeloupe a weak team, but they might give Jamaica a problem too. But me want to see Jamaica go up against a stronger team to see out. Because me can judge them by a Cuba match or them match. I want to see them play against the top team in the group and see how they match up. And they can say, well, all right then, Jamaica can do something. But right now, all I team them, when they go up against a team up another level, most of them are struggle. Most of them kind of struggle. See? Just like that's the US and even Canada. But I mean, I know, but Canada don't look good still, because I don't know. It's a good team, but
look at that. Look at that. Look how you can just come off the top and people can't see its honesty. You just said Canada don't look good.
No, it don't look good to me. Because people Barbados soon in.
Yeah, but you just said that, and I'm gonna think no Canadian person would have come out and say, "Don't say that." They're gonna ask you why you think that they don't look good. You know what I mean? It's called education. So you want to learn something about your team. So the first thing you're gonna ask, why you think they don't look good? You see, if you say the same thing about Jamaica, what you think I got? No education can pass through because the people are delusional as us. You understand me? You can't just reason logically. You can't just say, why you think that happened? And they talk. The man him so, boy, embarrassing man.
People just Some people just in the fields and fields say Jamaica go blow everybody. Which is well, with million, I can see. Is this it? So, as far as me see, as the leader say, I want to see Jamaica against, not even Guadeloupe, against Costa Rica. To see how Jamaica match up against Costa Rica. And they can pinpoint if they can do something. Because right now, you can beat Cuba 6-0, you can beat Guadeloupe 6-0, and go up against Costa Rica, and Costa Rica beat you 4-0. So, me want to see Jamaica match up against them kind of team there to see how them are going to look against Costa Rica and anything there. Because historically, that team they give a lot of problems.
Yeah.
We not have much problem against the Caribbean team, even though they are dominating on that way. But me want to see them against Costa Rica to see how they match up against Costa Rica. Even if they lose, you can watch the style of play and see how they match up. And then me can say, well, Jamaica are going to do something. Really and truly still, me think so far, Guatemala look a bit stronger than Jamaica. Me no know. You understand? Me just say that. That's how me see.
What me see, me think Guatemala go give Jamaica as much problem if they do feel and play Jamaica. So I'm just trying to say that if Jamaica pass those teams, we should give them even more credit. You know, so me don't know why we can't say that. It's like we can't watch. So what going on? The only way me can be successful in covering Jamaica. That's why I will never cover Jamaica solely. You understand me? And I've always told people that you will always get every content here because I can't do it. Because I can't lie to you. You understand me? Because I can't just come and tell you that, oh, a Jamaica alone watch and this and that, we're the greatest, this and that. So me just ask people who are the best striker in the tournament. And a lot of people said the Jamaican striker because when I said Panama, nobody really watches the Panama striker. You understand me? More of people that follow my channel will come with me and watch the games and know more about the thing them. We have to learn. We have to pride ourselves and educate it because why are we complaining when our coaches are not educated? And so we need educated people. Why we not be educated ourselves from start? You understand me? We have to be educated on the matter ourselves. So we can actually figure out the deficiencies them earlier and know if a coach is good or not. You get me? And that is the reason why we lead with education. So for me, I will not change, Anytime I'm doing a Jamaican video, I have to chop up things. I started off with all the positives and I stayed on positives straight through the video. But my tone will not stay the same way because I'm watching all the other teams. So if I see that a team is better defensively than Jamaica, why should I come here and say, Jamaica, true, me have to keep it positive. Let me find the best word. Okay, if Jamaica do a better defensive work, they might have a better chance to outweigh their forwards. No, Jamaica defense is poorer than the forward. I'm going to say that. Jamaica attacker is better than the defenders. For the next team, I'm going to say that. And then we're going to come to an equal footing to give a prediction on it. That's how the real world work, guys. That's how the real world work. If you can't stomach that, you better just stay towards those people in your region and inside Jamaica alone. You have enough Jamaican channels that's inside Jamaica alone, so maybe they can give you to your reality what you want. But this is not the place to come,
And the best one with me, a long time I was Jamaica play. Jamaica always a problem with passing team.
Facts.
When Jamaica play a team where kind of physical match up to them, Jamaica look better. But just when they come on to a team where pass the ball and move the ball real fast, Jamaica always a problem. Both at senior level and junior level. So that's what I say. I want to see them against Costa Rica and see how they look against Costa Rica.
Okay. So you're saying that maybe Jamaica turn up today and have it easier than Costa Rica because Jamaica tend to do better with the physicality than the passing team. And I agree with you there. Look at that beautiful take. I agree with you there because that is one of the takes that I would have looked at. And that's what I was saying I made this formation. Because I saw how they played and I said how to cancel out the big, fast and strong coming from Guadeloupe would have been to figure a way how to link the forward line with the midfield and get everybody in sync. And that's what I was trying to do.
JD, I think to make a match up against you see a team like Guadeloupe, Cuba in team there. I'm more like physicality than you. So Jamaica look better against them team there. But anytime a team starts pass the ball
and take the ball from them, it's harder.
Jamaica under pressure. JD. So that's a reason why. All right, look at them against him at DR. at the under 20.
Mm-hmm.
At the same passing and quick movement match them up.
Yeah.
So people have to just relax and watch the thing because as far as we see, so far, me can judge Jamaica for the Cuba match because you just can look on that and say Jamaica go do this or them out do that. Me want to see them against a stronger team and like Costa Rica and see where all them play against the team. So as we say right, you can't say Jamaica go run over Guatemala and anything because as you said, based on Guatemala them play.
Them in your face. Look, guys, I'm going to show you live funny, you know. One thing Guatemala does well, and they did it to a team that is technically the best in the tournament, and they couldn't get them off them. Guatemala pressed the life out of you. You don't get any second. You know, poor Jamaica was when Cuba pressed them. Every single time, just go back and look. Anytime Cuba pressed in bunches, Jamaica rarely got out of the press. Rarely. So those are the things that we are looking at to say that this team can be a real nightmare. So when the man say we might do better with physical team, it's actually true. Because I think Guatemala have 10 times the pressing ability than Cuba. Because that's what they use to get themselves over the top, which is the pressing. So it was a fair take, to be honest. You know, they pressed hard, and I'm telling you, Mexico passed out of them. You know, but it was a hard one. Yeah, so I big boss, agree, man. Agree at all levels, man. That's why I have a respect in man. You always a look on football, you know.
But the people now watch the game, them, see? People don't look and say, well, all right, just like Jamaica that play against Mexico. Mexico that get a million chance and score one. Mm-hmm. And we say, well, you know, Jamaica play good. Which in, well, maybe sometimes Mexico have about 75% time ball. You see?
Yes.
Are we lucky enough maybe we have some good goalkeeper? You see? Our Mexico never miss a goal. So we look at it and say, Jamaica, but you have to watch the football game because I believe, say, right now, and that's why you hear me say, me want to see Jamaica play against a more technical team right now. We judge the under same team. And as the leader say, wait until the quarterfinal and see where Jamaica end up. Because I believe Jamaica have an easier time to beat Puerto Rico than Guatemala. And big up yourself,
all right, respect. All right, respect. Yeah. All right, respect. All right, that was so the man ended the same take as what I've said. I believe the Puerto Rico game would have been easier. No, the Puerto Rico game would have been easier or more realistic than Guatemala due to the fact that Guatemala played. That's all we're saying. We are just analyzing things. If we are wrong, we are wrong. But how much time you come here and said we are wrong? It tells you that most of the time the actual detail it repeats back itself. Good show, JD. Analysis always not emotions of football. Yeah, man. I don't know why I can't be myself. It's not Jamaica alone go for play football. All the rest of the country go for the same reason. Yes, Dean Fraser, but apparently them just want to hear that, you know, alone. Tyrell Senior, big up yourself. Hope all is well. Dean Fraser, big up yourself. We have Karumi in the building. Big up yourself. I'm just going through the comments now. Guys, if it just come in, make sure to get the likes at least 150 so we have it in the algorithm so people can actually see quality. All right, people are actually work on something, not just come to appease people's mood on the day. Yes, Huntley Dixon, massive respect. Thanks for being here. We go in 4-3-3 today. I do believe that this would be good for us due to the fact that maybe because Guatemala might come out with a different style. Maybe what he had the last time would have worked out well. But I think this is something that we have to look out for because we already start playing wing plays. So I'm just saying this is the best option. These teams play scrappy ball. One size won't matter. Our size won't matter that much in the next round. Structure will be key. Thank you very much, Devil Dog. I want to see Jamaica against Guadeloupe because that is the most important game presently. That is true, Karumi. We have our issue with teams that play the ball on the ground. Why? Because we don't close down fast enough. We tend to back off rather than closing down because we rely on speed at all of our levels rather than actual Let me don't say that. We rely on speed. Let me leave that word out. We rely on speed more than anything else. We don't anticipate well. So we put ourselves in unorthodox positions at all times. So that's why people that with passing football, we seems to always not work well against them, because sometimes you have to get closer to the man with the passing football, because you have to disrupt them from early, and because we are backing off, we give them space. So once they have the space, they can get off the next pass. So that means they start making the pass and feeling comfortable, and it's hard for you to break them down from that point. Look at all of the Jamaican teams from 0 to upwards. That is the problem. So I think maybe the philosophy, we need to stop focus on our attributes like the big, fast and strong too much. And because if we had look at it different, like a CC style football, they are still big, they are still fast, they are still strong. And they still try to press and play football to get it done, you know, but because we always try to rely on our attributes, Karoom, more than the actual footballing game. That's why we play football that way, and that is the biggest problem, why we have problems with passing team. Good afternoon, Mr. Teddy. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, man, Jamaica afternoon.
Yeah, man, afternoon. I just get some KFC too as well, you know. Some more done soon.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Me here, man. Where are you?
Oh, what are the turn on your... Oh,
every time this man come in, he must say, turn on my big sound.
Yeah. So here I know, I think today will be a very physical game, so I'm going to use a 4-4-2 formation, you know? So I just maybe a couple changes would I make. But I think them say good maybe have a little maybe injury or something like that, because that's why them, yeah. So for this game, a flat form would play, you know? I'm bringing a couple players. So yeah, so the youth when them bent, based on me is a good left back and basically a good player going forward. So to me, would I make him play at the left of the midfield, bent.
Yeah, man. I'm very sure the people in my KFC, you know, because they might question my validity of the KFC, you know. Yes, continue.
Yeah. So my backline will be the left back, Mr. Bolt Barrett.
You know,
I hear Dix up. Yeah, I hear Dix up and Adrian Reed Jr., you know, two of them at the centre back. I'm going to push Malik due to Gooden them say maybe I can look injury. We can put Malik Robinson out on the right. You know?
Okay. Let me
so therefore
set up a system.
We don't push up Molina. What name the youth number 2 the right back there. Push him up in the midfield.
Okay, so that change him. So, not push him up in the midfield. Because you tell me your formation and they're up here about push up in the midfield.
Yeah, man, we tell you 4-4-2, man.
Yeah, so we put it on the screen 4-4-2, yeah. Okay. Yeah, continue, man. But it's just because you say push up in the midfield. So I'm wondering why is it a bigger formation. I know, but just say change the player and put him in midfield, not push up in a midfield, because it seems like when they say push, you know, the person is coming from a position already. So you have to just push him. So that means you have to change the formation completely. You understand me? Because you're in a position and then you push him in a different position. But continue, big boss. I want to tell you in the ramp, yeah.
So Ben, the player when he Bent, we don't put Bent at panel left midfield, you know? Bring him on. So you don't know there are 2 middle already, Mr. Mangatal, the number 14, and Barrett, the number 8.
Okay. And up front?
So the forward line would be the number 9 and 10. Bell and Watson, 2 of them up front.
Okay, Bell and Watson up front. You would have, alright.
So how much changes that me make? How much? I think
no, man, you are getting me never account, you know, me never account, Mr.
No, I think I want change I bring in from Bent I bring in for Bent for Cohen. Yeah, so I want change me make. Me like Grant, but I think what bench I go with Cohen out on the bench. We are going to have Dylan, we are going to have Simmons, we are going to have Grant. So the bench I go strong. But in the first half, I think we have from problem on the right and putting up Malik Robinson, which have speed and everything. put him out on the right to at least give us some more solidity over there. Push up Molina, who good attackingly. I think that will be a good formation, you know? And then we make some on the second half.
All right, so give me a prediction.
I think obviously Bell and Watts them are give a goal them, you know?
Okay, give me a prediction.
Jamaica 4 or 3.
Jamaica 4 or 3 or 3 from the great Teddy. All right. So
Teddy. And 1 for maybe Guatemala, you know, maybe 1 for them, you know.
All right.
So either 3-1 or 4-1, you know.
4-1 or 3-1. All right. So Teddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Over for Costa Rica, over for
Cuba, whole
long score line, maybe a 1-0 or 2-0, you know.
All right.
So obviously, if we're going at the last game with Costa Rica, we're not try to beat them. I just a draw with them want, you know.
All right.
To top the group.
All right, then, big boss.
So big up.
All right, respect.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that was a great Teddy Beer Lee. All right, so let me switch back over to our main screen because we have chopped up a lot. We are just here now finishing up the comment section because we are coming up to the 2 hour. Guys, let me see if I'm at 150 likes because a war if we don't reach 150, you know. Let me see how much you're on. Alright, we're at 107. We still need 40 more. Guys, get the likes up if you want more of the show. You know that my KFC waiting. Alright, yes, man. So, Big Vibes, Mad Vibes says, big, fast, and strong don't intimidate North American teams. Do you not see the athletes they produce? These kids grow up playing American football, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, etc. 1000% Big Boss. Alright? Yeah, man. 1000%. Let me try and get some more comments. Guys, send a comment in so that we have the show rolling over. Run, leave everyone and find themselves isolated with nowhere to go. Alright, so Anthem, that's what he's saying. So we need to improve on that a little bit more. Let me see. Why we let our emotions get the best of us and analyze the game. No, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, as long as I'm in this category, this is exactly what they are going to come and say. Because nobody do it like me. Nobody. It's not possible. It's not possible. What I do is different. You get me? It's not possible to be Jamaican and can separate your emotion from Jamaica. It's not possible. I'm me alone of it. That's why them say me a Mexican, Asian, Suriname, everything. Right, so let me go here. The man love KFC, yes man. Sponsored by the great bucket of KFC, coming straight out of Netherlands. All right, yes. So man's charging up for later. All right, yes man. Oh, impressed you? Who impressed you? With the youngsters. Oh, impressed you with the youngster Bell. The goal that he scored was very good. The timing, the awareness, that's very good. And worst off, Jamaica never really passed the ball good until that one specific moment. So the fact that he was there and his judgment, I like it. I don't believe that I would give most of the midfielders and forwards high praises because I still believe that they should have done way more controlling the game. I thought that they should have been the better team from minute 1. And I do believe that they struggled due to the fact that they couldn't get the midfield into the game. And that is my biggest problem. But I am impressed with him. Do believe that if the midfield get into the game, he's going to look even better. You get me? Yes. So I'm impressed with them, man. Alright? Alright. Guadeloupe, Jamaica 3-0. Dr. Gigi, how you doing, man? I don't hear your comments after the game. Alright, so let me see. African says, a game every 2 days at the altitude. If it were me, I'll rotate heavily. If they looked good, let them run till maybe 68 minutes, and then make 5 subs. If they looked bad, make changes at half time. Okay, 100% coming from Mr. Africans there. What say you guys? Should we implement what you would call that now? The health side of the football? Should we implement rotation, not just trying to go for the result? Because we normally had the opportunity to pick a strong squad, so we should believe in everyone in our squad. You get me? So let me know, because all of the teams that naturally goes far is the teams that actually rotate their squads, because you're fresher. All right, and you're going for a goal. You're going for a goal. So what say you? What say you? Let me know. Nice look, Teddy. Bell can drop off and help out the midfield. All right. Jason Gooda said 3-1 JA. His assist was good as well. Okay, Mr. Jason. Waiting to see JA play a stronger team before I comment. Okay, so you can know he's one of the beaters of the JA, you know. You get me? He's saying wait until he gets that opportunity. Visionary Allen, subscribe to the Big Bad channel. Massive respect. Thanks very much for that, Visionary Allen. All right, yeah, man. Still taking calls. Of course, I'm taking calls. All right. I should I open a Discord so you guys can give your take. All right, because I know a bagger superstar in the Discord. Yeah, man. Let me hear what the one Jason saying. You get me? Let me call him. All right. Let me call him Mr. Jason. Troublemaker. All right. Let me hear what Jason's saying, because we have reached the 2-hour mark. JD, free ad for KFC. Yes, man. Of course, a free ad for KFC. All right. Yeah, man. All right. TikTok. Zimin mashing up Belgium. Some man vex. Oh, my God. Fans are not fans, our associates. What did we start the video with? Jason, you're at the start.
I was.
All right. So what did we start with? I think TikTok is just, you see what I'm telling you about, guys. The only way for Jamaican people not to love what I'm doing is to make sure people can set me up to say that I'm a hater of Jamaicans. But I am what Jamaica need. You get me? Because I literally start praising Zimenez, telling people what he's doing, where he's playing and everything. And said, keep it on. And you keep doing well. You get me? Yes, because that's all you can do. And Badmine TikTok says, Zimenez mashing up Belgium. Some man vex. So Badmine TikTok Badmine. But let me continue with the show. Big up yourself, Jason Gona. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Big up JD. Big up everybody in the chat. Remember, like, up and share and stream, subscribe and all the things, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we did want to touch on my 11 for the game.
Yeah. Me not no name in our system, you know. Me not have no name in our system, so.
That's fine.
You have to just pick a formation.
Yeah, let's show the 4-4-2 and we will go through the player of the follow, you know?
Okay. All right.
I tend to agree with African's comments about the rotation. So this team that I'm going to start with is going to have some heavy rotation. Just warning everybody.
Okay. All right. We have it on the screen, sir. So go ahead.
All right. So in goal, I'm going to stay with Lynch.
Lynch, yeah.
Yeah. Left back, I'm going to give a start to Bent. I think Teddy Lee put him out and left midfield, but I'm going to play him at left back. Centre backs, I'm going to go with Reed and Dixon. Right back, I'm going to start back Molina again.
Yeah.
All right. On the right side now, I'm going to go with on the right side of the midfield, I'm going to actually go for Bell on the right side of the midfield.
Hold on, Jason. Guys, you're hearing Jason? Because Hush Puppy said he's not hearing you, Jason. You continue.
So right side of midfield, I'm going to say Bell. In the middle of the park now, I'm going to say the same central two, Mangatal and Barrett, JT's baller. And then on the left hand side now, I am going to put on the left hand side, let me see here. The left hand side, I'm going to actually play back Bolt Barrett, even though he's on a yellow card. And then up front, I'm going to go with Garden and Watson.
And you're staying with the 4-4-2?
Yes.
Okay. And why you staying with the 4-4-2?
Well, I'm basing it off how I see him setting out the team. I don't think he's going to play a different formation today. He might tweak the way they play a little bit to suit Guadeloupe style, but I don't think he's going to change the formation. So from what I saw, they were playing mainly a 4-4-2, and then when we attacked, Molina had the license to go forward and made it a back three. But, on paper, when they start out and we're not in possession, that is kind of the shape that they took up. So I'm just going to keep with that shape. Now, the 4-3-3 that they put on the screen, I actually like more, but I don't see Meron Garden changing it today.
Okay. Because remember, we heard that they changed a few formations. At least that's what we heard.
Yeah.
That's what we heard.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not ruling it out altogether, but I think that team that I'm putting out there is based on what I think he's going to do, just based on how I saw them come out in the first game. But as you say, the people that have had the chance to go to the trainings did say that they train multiple formations. So, maybe he throws a curveball. And I said originally that I would be shifting out a lot of the team, but I'm looking back at it now and I only really made like 2 changes. So it's something that I think the coach will have to get right, because I'm wanting to make the subs, but I don't know enough of the players that didn't play to not play the players that I already saw. So obviously the coach has more knowledge than me, so maybe he sees different pieces that can go in, but me just looking at the listing, I would want to stay with some of the players.
Right. I'm going to bring up the players them that did not play on the screen so you can see them. But maybe you have it, but you're saying you don't know them personal in and out. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Right. Because I wanted to try and find a space to play Mahoney, but due to the fact that I don't know what his actual skill set is, I just see him listed as a forward. So I wouldn't really want to bench Watson because he's on good form, and I wouldn't want to I would want to see Gordon playing from the start, because based on what I saw, he looks to be another threat that we could use. But I would want to maybe give both Barrett a rest since he's on a yellow card, but I just don't know if Mahoney can play that left side.
But the question, how impactful that's going to be on Jamaica's actual objective, which is to qualify for the World Cup. Because rotating teams always do better than the teams that have to come out every single time and do a era 11.
Yeah. No, that is a fact. That is a fact. And again, maybe someone that has a little more info about the actual players that didn't play could help me out, because again, I as I said, I would want to maybe not play Bolt because he's on a yellow and because he played the entire game, the last game almost. So, but I don't know Mahoney if he can play that left midfield role or if he's an actual striker that can play in the two. Those are the things that I would need to know to be more sure about making the subs.
Yeah. This is what out here. They said Mahoney never played. Swaby never played. Simmons never played. And Grant never played. All of them Gooden. All 5 subs was actually used in the last one. Ashton Garden came on and scored based off the stats here. So you have four of them. What, 4 of them never played, none at all? So
yeah, so Mahoney, you said Mahoney, Simmons,
Mahoney, Swaby,
and Swaby.
Simmons and Grant never played.
Well, Grant is the keeper. So
yeah, so that's the next keeper. Yeah.
So basically, three players didn't get to come on. So hopefully he utilizes those 3 players at some point today, as you said, to keep the squad fresh as you can. But again, we need to win this game. So
yes.
It's like the coach is in a tough spot.
Yes. Because what you're gonna say now, I'm gonna fire back before you even say it. If you had a better team to pick and a stronger full 24, why you never pick it then? Okay, if you're going to say that the bench is not as good as the starting 11, then we are going to have a massive problem there.
And that's why the second game is crucial for all us as fans to watch, because if he goes with something very similar and even has a similar substitution pattern, and we see the same 3 players not playing, then I think we'll have the answer to your question.
Yeah. And that would be some big problems there. So Nakiro will try to avoid it. We're going to have to come up against it. That's what I've realized. Nakiro, how much we try avoid it, we are going to come up against it. I'm very sorry. We are going to come up against it. Yeah, but what you said 3-1. You think Jamaica will win this one, then, Big Boss?
Yes, I believe 3-1. I think I agree totally with Tennessee point about we tend to have more trouble with the more Central American slick passing teams than the so-called big, fast and strong ones in the region. So, not to say that Guadeloupe is not technical, but I think they do play with a little more physicality than some of the other teams, and I think Jamaica is better equipped to deal with that style than the more tiki-taka movement style. So I like our chances today, and I think that in the end, the confidence we gain from that first game is going to push us over. Is going to push us over the line today. So I think 3-1. I think Watson gets on the score sheet again. I believe Gordon will get a goal as well, and I think maybe we get a goal from a set piece from one of the big defenders today.
All right, and respect, Big Boss. Later, we don't know if you have time for join the show, but we will have space in the Discord because I'm using my program because I can't rely on none of you people. I'm having a business, on a life. So when I swing up, nobody turn up, and use StreamYard, nobody turn up.
I did tell you, good people always attract good people that's up to things and doing things. So I just your network that's full of people were busy, I just saw it go. But a good people I deal with, and that's what happens. So
okay, Big Boss.
I will be available in the Discord later if I can chop up the games and things. So yeah, man, look forward to it and go Jamaica. 3 points, we say.
All right, respect. All right. All right, so that's Jamaica, Jason Guna. All right, big up yourself, Jamaican Guna. I saw you there. Let me just go through the comments and then we stop it off at 2.5 hours. All right, yes, we need around 30-40 more likes to reach 150. Definitely do so. We need around 3 or 4 more subscribers to get it to 3,830. We would have loved to put it at 3,850, but you have man of no God came in disrupt our flow. Yeah, because he's bad-minded. I hope he never comes back to this channel in his life. Yeah, man. So let me continue and focus on the people at this moment. All right. So let's get some comments in and then return after. I wouldn't call scoring in the second division mashing up. Yes, I would not say that either, but obviously, you can't differentiate nothing else. That is TikTok. Yes, JA versus Guatemala going to be close to 1 or 3-2 for JA. That's from Omar Folin. Mad Vibes, we have the best raw material to work with. I'm not 100% sure as that. We have our material, but we don't think it's the best. Oh, we know it's the best, and we don't watch no other team worldwide. You get me? So that raw material thing, that raw material thing is a strawman argument as well. I don't think we have the best raw material either. Big up yourself and Jamaican Guna, because what give us that reason to say we have the best raw material in the entire Concacaf? When others have way more a bigger population, they have better players developing, and they have poor parts of the country as well. So we need to, before we jump to say we have the best of this and the best of that, we need to do some research before we jump up with that one. Jamaican SBF footballers mashing up Belgium, more to come. I don't know what you're talking about, TikTok. And if I go into the details, it's nothing like what you're saying, TikTok. You understand me? But I will leave you, make your rave for now. All right, you're hearing him now. Okay, JD, what about the 4-3-2-1 formation? Why I don't know about the sole striker, because I don't know the movements of the striker. So that's my biggest problem. That's my biggest problem. I'm Dr. GG. All right. Yes, that's my biggest problem. If we up by 2 goals in the I would start resting for Costa Rica at 70 minutes. All right, fair enough. I like that. I like that. Confirm that. Jay Inhibitor. Yes, we have good raw material, but some of us is spearing the rod to and spoiling the material. I agree there. I don't know where this claim come from that we have the best raw material. Oh, we get to that conclusion, because I think that's not even true either. Because just like how we have problems of untouched quality, America have the same problem. One second, Kevtech. Jamaica, America have the same problem as well, because America don't get all of the people. Remember, it's just the other day, most of these kids in America can actually go into academies. You never know that. Just the other day, because some of them can't pay for it. So when we out here saying that we have the best raw material, these are not true statements. You understand me? These are those statements to try limit the people that come in that are better players. That's all I think people use those raw material inside the country and very far. I think it's leading back towards the part of true we want to keep certain people alone in the team. We always use a statement there. I don't think Jamaica have no more raw material than America. America have raw material. A lot of MP kids that don't play soccer because them parents can't pay for it. That's why they are trying to figure ways how to integrate them and make them can pay for it. So go and research what's going on in America and stuff, guys. We can't even pay. Most of the people in America can't pay for it. So we need to stop these. Oh, we're the best in that, and no, it's not true. It's not actually true when you go and actually research it. And that's why I said when TikTok talk, I don't even listen to him, because he comes with overpraising, because that's what we do most. If we check the actual facts, 95% of the time, the facts don't match the actual statement that we just made. All right, and the facts is, United States, Mexico, all of those countries have way more raw material than us, way more. We are not first, and it's just a statement to keep we rotating people that are not developed. You get me? Because we try to want to have the one diamond in the rough over and over, and that's our problem, and we are killing our own foot by doing those things. You get me? By not picking the best players and use it as a manipulative technique. Go ahead, Kevtech. Sorry about that, but I had to clear up that raw material statement because it's not true. Factual, not true. You understand me? Because one have 330 million and one have under 3 million. And then we should believe that Jamaica have more raw talent than America, when majority of the black players them cannot pay for damn schooling in America, and they want to play soccer because soccer is getting better in the country. You understand me? So they have MLS Academy is free. Bless 227. Boy. Go and check it, Bless. Go and check it before you make that statement. Go and check it before you make that full statement. Alright? Yes, go and check it before you make that full statement. 227. All right. Remember, I have people close by there, so go and check it first before you make that statement. Go ahead, Kevtech.
All right, JD. Pleasant day again.
Pleasant day again. Warboat Kevtech. How you doing?
You know that I am the same person that just Kevin Williams.
No, I know who you are. I know who you are. Let me say Warboat Kevin. Did that me say?
I made that statement that we have the best raw material based on research that I did. It doesn't have anything to do with football per se, but it was just to say about Jamaica athletic background, and also the US, because I did a school-based assignment that's about 30 years ago in high school for CXC, and it was based on that. And at that time we weren't dominating like now in athletics, but we always was doing well past Olympic athlete. And I had to do a research questionnaire, pie chart and all of that based on Jamaica athletic gift. But we also did it with the US in terms of comparison. Now, what I did to arrive at this statement, I'm going to make it clear, I don't mind if, I know people are going to beat me for this. If they take all like Premier League players who are available to Jamaica now at a high level put in a team, and I left Blake and whoever else are good enough. I know it's chat, I'll kill me for that. But when I say raw material, I do for a historical state where it was a practice with US and Jamaica to have thoroughbred slave, where they have the best set of slaves and then breed them like how you breed horses, and then don't bring down the gene pool to the practice in Jamaica and a practice in the United States, where the best slaves were bred to have the best slave stocks going up to the time when slave was abolished, and they would have to, well, not abolished, but the slave trade was abolished. Slavery was still in place before that it was originally abolished. So what they used to do, they used to pick the best and strongest slaves and them eat the best set of food and sleep good and rest. And then they interbreed them to keep the slave stocks up better and strong. That was between US and Jamaica, which was the main practice. If you can go and research it. So when I say that US and Jamaica, if you notice, most of the athletes, them, even though British athletes, if you check Dina Asher Smith and the next female area has a Jamaican background, the latter Canadian athletes, them, the Ben Johnson, them, the Donovan Bailey, them, Jamaican background. Most of them are between US. And that is because the gene pool that was created in US, if you know, and Jamaica, and it was strategically done. Like how now US are putting academy and develop them players. So when we say you have the best raw material, I am talking about what was practiced over 150 years, breeding the best and strongest slaves. And that was also done because Britain warships used to camp in close to Jamaica because Jamaica natural port and they make good logistics where they could move. And in terms of the pirates and everything, so we used to have a strong contingent of soldiers. So the best and strongest and most violent slaves as well were brought to Jamaica, which is the same thing that Jamaicans are so violent even now, because that was a situation where they brought all of the violent slaves here because the soldier contingent, that's what, and they interbreeded with the strongest slave. So when we say raw material, I am not talking about we have a best raw material out of football. I'm talking from an athletic point of view. And
yeah, but Kevtek, if we are here chopping up a match in the U17 and you come and say raw material, what the first thing you're gonna say if you never put running in
no, that's why I call.
Okay.
To clear it up. Because
yeah, but
I don't want people to get the idea that I am saying that Jamaican players in the team.
Yeah, but you could see why because but Kevtek, you could clearly see why.
Davis was saying that America.
No, but Kevtek, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You clearly understand where I could see it happening because every day I have to be fighting on these things. So you get where I'm coming from. So when you say it,
no,
I never knew what you mean. You know, you call and explain what you mean.
No, if you look further up, you see where
okay.
Was saying
well, where you do then, Kevtek? Once you type, you just tag him in it. Just tag him in all of them. Yeah, so I know I should not answer to it. So that's how we differentiate. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why, man. That's why. So sorry for the confusion. What you're saying there, I understand where you're coming with raw material in terms of athletic personnels worldwide. I understand that.
Exactly.
And that has some credit towards it. You know, some merit towards it. That's all. But I never knew what you're coming from. You get me?
Yes.
So give me some. You gave me a history class, no problem. Give me an actual football class where what go on today. We want to know what go on today. Tell me what you think I go on today. All right, and give you a prediction at the end. All right, Big Boss.
Well, I feel that is going to happen today. Now, I personally don't have much trust in this coach. I think he's going to do the park the bus mentality and hope to get them on the counter and we might scripture on a one goal base and, as I say, our natural athletic capability. But that we can also far we might get through with this in this match. But the Americans, the Mexico, is going to be a problem going. Even Guatemala, because I thought that they put up a valiant effort with 10 men against Mexico, who all score within added on.
Yes, so, yes.
Jamaica the second one Guatemala, I think it's going to be a very tough match.
Okay. So give me a prediction, Big Boss, before I jump off. You need to call in earlier in the streams, Kevin. If you have any point, you can call in earlier, because we are trying to make it organized and everything, So you can call in anytime you want once we finish detailing what we're detailing and stuff. If you have any points that you want to chop up, all right? So give me a prediction, Big Boss.
Well, I'll go for 1-0 Jamaica.
1-0.
Or possibly a draw.
1-0. My God, man, I don't trust Jamaica with no 1-0 results, you know. I would like them blowing away the team by 2 goals, you know, because I don't think the style of play that you just mentioned yourself helps the 1-0 style, because the way we play football is just not good enough to keep the ball. We get position because of sometimes we're just being athletic and occupying the space up front and changing it and stuff. It's not about we keeping the ball and playing through the lines. It does not work. And we have to just realize that not work.
Well, the reason why I said 1-0, you know, was based on the fact that I heard they were planning. Not planning, but I heard it was throwing out there talking about the third place position. Now that we won the first match and have to go for the juggle and try to get to win the zone. I think that the coach is going to park the bus, as I said before, and try not to lose.
Okay.
So that's why I said that if we get a one, we might.
Boy, stress me out.
Get a 1-0.
All right, big boss.
Everybody there behind the bar.
If it's a 1-0, it's one of the worst stream you have, believe me. Because that is going to be a so clashing, possibly even red card in that game, because Guadeloupe, look at, they're very strong, man. So, my goodness, that game will be rough if it's 1-0. All right.
All
right, respect, big boss. That's so Skeptic calling. All right, so let me just go through the comments and then we are done. Devil Dog said it cost up to 3,500 a year for a kid to play. More poor black kids are playing now basketball and NFL. People saying that it's free to play in the academies. I don't know about all the academies, but I'm almost sure that that's not the actual way how you play in there, because you have to be selected sometimes. So they have to see who you are and then you get selected. So I don't think it's necessarily free. You get me? I saw people played free in it. Yes, that is true. But they have to showcase some talent. All right? Yes. What about immigration? Okay. All right. So the caller. All right. Majority of youth American youth programs used a sliding scale. If a youth want to play, they can, and if they are good, they get a scholarship. But it's not everybody will get free to go in the academies them. All right, I know that is not the actual story, so we don't want to sell it that everyone can get in the academies. You get me? It's not everyone. I think it's costly as well. All right, yes, it's costly as well. Not at the academy level. TikTok. Okay, good. And then we have I am said Jamaica 6. All right, we would love to see that. I don't want to see anyone. I'm not going to sit down and feel comfortable with one, because I'm going to dissect. But if we have had 6, I can flex and we have a conversation and everything. Maybe get a shot of wine and relax and stuff, you know, and start talking about the Costa Rica game, you know. Yes, we have to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery and get educated and strive to be the best by getting football in education, and that's what we paid so much money for with all of these big coaches. You get me? So we keep on giving big coaches what TikTok curse me out. One man will get how much? One man get what? $250 million, 250 million. I'm not sure how much this one got. You get me? So if we keep on educating ourselves, you see what education costs, guys? One man get 250 million. All right? We have to pay him for a meager 3.5 years. We could even pay him off the full money. You get me? So what we have to start doing, man, is educate ourselves. It helps with our players going overseas and thrive overseas. And also, we having a possible Jamaican coach really deserve the job. Not a friend thing and get a placement in the Jamaica team, but actually deserved the position. All right? So these are the little things that we have to look at. All right? AAU basketball and American football at highest level, youth level, ain't free either. Difference is American football and basketball get sponsorship from big apparel companies. The football is pay and play. Yes, but I just want people not to we sell a wrong narrative here to say that every player can get into academy. that is not really the truth. You have to, it's a set amount. You have to actually prove that you're good enough. So you have certain tryouts, like not tryout, but you have some big events that people see you and then pick you from them. And sometimes you can contact the academies and go and show yourself. You get me? But it's not as easy as what the first person said. All right? I know you might have a kid there and you got in, maybe you were one of the lucky ones and never even knew how lucky you were. All right? Yes. I think some people are mixing travel teams with academy teams. Yes, I think that is the situation. Yes, that is the situation. Ishmael, park bus and try not to lose against Guadeloupe since when we fear Guadeloupe. That's, I don't know. I don't know. That's what the man think will happen, man. It's not free in the US. They are, yes, there are scholarships for some, but that's not the majority. All right. Academy have tryouts also. Yes, that is true. But if you're not good enough for what they want at the time, they're not going to pick you. So that's not necessarily free. TikTok, you get me? They play free when they get selected. Yeah. Rockford, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. Education takes dedication and paying attention. All right. Soccer is not free in America. I know that is one of the biggest problems, and that's why they're trying their best to get it freer. All right. So, guys, we have came up to 2.5 hours. Hopefully, we have reached 250, 150 likes, not 250, 150. Think it was a good show. We talked about 2 honorary mentions here that we have in the book. Lambakisi scored, and then Zimenez scored 2 goals in 3. I don't have the additional details, so I will get all of the additional details because I'm so fixated on this tournament. That's why I don't bring the additional details. But let him keep on playing, and in the end, I will bring all the statistical reports for you. How much minutes he actually gets, the positions that he's actually playing, and stuff, and who is supplying him and everything. We can make a show about it, but let him keep on doing more things to build up more records, and then we can come and talk about that. But Lambakisi also scored. Clark scored the other day as well. So we have a lot of young kids doing things, all right, at good enough levels. Kudos to Zimenez. Keep on trying your best, and hopefully you get a chance to get in the big team, all right? The big team and the smaller team ain't the same, though. Gary Powell said you have to be requested to be in an academy. All right. Then we have property for sale. Big up yourself, man. Massive, massive respect. Jamaica 5, Guadeloupe 1. All right. Thank you very much, Ian. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yes, you're right on that TikTok. I'm just talking about MLS Academy. Nothing is free at the academy level. They expect you to get it back. All right. Okay. All right, so Tita said, JD, there are various levels of academies. Some kids' parents, kid parents, for them to get better, to get a college scholarship. Okay. But what I know, remember TikTok, I don't have the access as you guys in America. So I only know people that actually playing in the real big academies. And how they got there is not because they couldn't pay for it. They got there because they got scouted and got there. So that's why I only can give people based off what I know. You get me? And some of them excels and be into the MLS Next Pro and stepping up to the Premier, the MLS full team at this point. But I know that that route, and I only could have talked on that. But if you know the other way, TikTok, definitely I will listen to you on Devil Dog, because you guys definitely bringing in information at all times. So guys, before we finish off, so give me some prediction for later. I will make the stream for later, so you guys could put likes on it. The more likes on the video, it is better. Should I make the stream now live and then make you guys drop a like on it, or should I finish the stream? What I'm going to do is just make the stream live now for you. Drop it and you can drop a like. I will make the thumbnail and everything after. So let me just make the stream live now, and then I will edit it later, because obviously you know I have to spend a little time with the wife and the kid. All right, so let me put it right here. Jamaica Reggae Boyz vs Guadeloupe plus Suriname vs Haiti. All right, live Concacaf. So I'm gonna do this, and then Concacaf U17. So at least people can U17 watch along. Alright, so this supposed to be good enough. Live. Concacaf, let me see. Alright, this should be good enough. Alright, this is good enough, guys. What I'm going to do is put that one. The game will be starting at 11 my time, 5 o'clock your time. I will start broadcasting at 10 o'clock. 1 hour before the game, because that's when the actual lineup comes out. All right, we are gonna have all the setups here that we have for you. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna build it right now so I can get the link, so you guys can drop a like on it. If we get 50-60 likes on it, it's definitely good for the stream. All right, yes, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the later stream for Costa Rica. It all depends on how much time I do have. All right, yes, it all depends on how much time I do have. All right, but just work with me. I'm trying my best to make sure you guys get the quality content. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work. All right, so hopefully you understand. I'm dropping the link now so people can just go there and drop a like on it. All right, yes, so let me make sure we go to the site so we can get the link to the page and make you get it. All right, yes, all right, so let me close this down. All right, so this is the link. We will build a wallpaper very soon, so you guys can drop a like on it, and it's much more appealing. Yeah, while I'm eating my KFC, I could definitely do so. All right, let me see. All right, so I've gotten the link now right here. All right, so let me put it right here, so that's good. All right, so this is the link, guys. So let me run it up to 20. Hold on. Damn, man. All right, let me use my phone. Let me use my phone and drop the link, guys, so you can just go there and drop a like on it. We just made the thing, but I'm gonna try get the link for you so we can drop a like on it. All right, so more people can see it before the time. All right, and more people can turn up at the end. So this is the link that we are posting. It's going to be on this channel. And if we are doing the post match, we might do it over the next channel. All right, over the Imaxit. So this is the link. So we can have 20, 30, 40 people that interested in what we're doing and like how we're presenting things and how we're improving. You definitely support it. All right, and just keep on let we improve that way. All right, yeah, man. So we put the link 3 times so far. We will see wait with you guys until it reach 20 or so. Let me try and get the rest of the comments that you guys placed. Yeah. All right, so rock 3-0 Jamaica. The U20 boys, them doing good in Europe. All right, 3-2. We have our brother Omzo. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. 3-0. Karoom says. MLS academies have paying youth program also. Nelly Cool says, Billy, you're doing a good job. Proud of you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Massive respect, yeah. J Anyweather, massive respect. We have Maislin as well. Thanks very much. What is your prediction? I had 2-0 for Jamaica. Or Jamaica would win by 2. And you guys don't give me my credit, you know. All right. Because I should have gotten more credit for that one. All right. Because we did won by that amount. All right. Let me drop the links again so people can just go over there, get the likes, and come back. We will spend a little 10 minutes with you more, and then we are done. All right. Let me see. For me, I think Jamaica will win the game, which I had said that. But I think it's going to be tougher than what most people expect. I think 2-1, I'm going with. 2-1, Jamaica win it. 2-1, I'm going with. 2-1. Or by 1 goal, Jamaica will win it. So if it's 3-2, or 1 goal, Jamaica will win it by. That's what I have. So 2-1, I'm going Jamaica winning it. All right. Fowlin says 2-1. Branda says 2-1. So people saying the same as me. Jack, Jamaica 3. The Phoenix number 10 will score 2. Can't stand Jack in a man. I can't stand the man in a man. The man is the most divisive figure you can find ever. The man only talk about his Phoenix Academy. You understand me? All right, guys. 10 people already went over there. Thank you very much, man. Let me get it up to 20. Or if let's go over there and drop some likes so we get the visibility up there, man. Thanks very much, man. Guys, we don't see Phoenix ballers them, and that is not a bad mind for Phoenix. We see Jamaica. It's Jamaica playing. Jack, get that in your head. It's Jamaica kids playing. So let we support Jamaica and stop with this Phoenix BS. You understand me? Yes. 10 likes, people. Get it to 20. Okay, respect Umzo. So Umzo really supporting the thing, man. Umzo work, you know. We have to fire all of the other moderator them and hire Umzo alone. But in bad mind sometimes. So I don't know. So guys, let we get 10 more on it. Let we go to 20 and then we up. Alright? Yes, we'll leave it at 20 and other people will come on and hit their likes. Alright? 20 is good enough for starters. We have a time when we can do a stream and the stream does not start and we have 100 likes on it. And once I've reached 20,000 subscribers back, believe me, I usually get 80 and 70 before it starts. We set a standard that we have 100 solid supporters because we are doing the job that we are respected worldwide. Worldwide, we are respected. So we want the people to respect us if we are putting out these contents, all right? Go relax with your family and come back. Yes, man, I'm going to have a solid 6 hours. So maybe I can do even additional thing. But maybe if I have to go out early in the morning, maybe I will not. But if not, I will do 2 matches. All right? Yes. So don't worry yourself. We will give you all what you want. All right? Yes. So let me check one more time to see if we are at 20. Just a meager 20, guys. We have 90 people here. So it just take one person to just say, all right, then let me give JD the likes because he has actually been good today analyzing the thing. So we don't fight against him today. So let me give him. So if he behaves himself, then we give him more likes. All right, let me see how it works now. All right, no, they stopped at 10, so we are not going to bad them up anymore. So it stopped at 10. But people, when you finish, make sure you put a like on the video. Jack is the major imposter. Yes, man. Believe me, I have a lot of them think like that, man. When a player score, you see all of them come. Yes, Sister Phoenix are the best thing in Jamaica. So hold on there. The last time I checked, the Phoenix player scored the ball. Then who kicked the ball to the Phoenix player? You see what we're talking about? These are the little situations we put ourselves in. The problematic situation we put ourselves in. Alright? Because we just want to hype up something, you know, and we're putting down other people. JD, me can't wait for your reach 20k and shame a lot of people in Jamaica. YouTube says no, but I was the first one at 20k and I was the biggest channel. So it's not about wait. It will happen and it have to happen because the thing is I don't really rely on Jamaican people to support me so much. You know, they are part of my supporting cast, but definitely you saw me cover other contents, they realize the people love me, you know. So because they love me for what I do. It's just Jamaicans don't like me, or some of the Jamaicans don't like me for what I do, and that's why you have so much other places built up because of the age of me. You understand me? But I have no problem. If you want to stuck to an old-fashioned Jamaican behavior, it's no problem. But the new ways in life is we have to be objective, and we should have been doing that a long time ago. You understand me? But now you have people that gets the experience overseas and want to come and give it back to the people to improve our culture. So we want better for our culture, and that's what we are trying to attempt. All right? So we're not fighting anything. We're just trying to improve our culture and our people to improve. So in the end, a footballer from Jamaica could do as good as someone else outside Jamaica in a different academy. You understand me? That's all we're trying to achieve. All right, so guys, what we're going to do, we're not going to hold you up. We saw that you're putting the like. We will put the thing right at the end right here. And all you do is just subscribe here. Smash the like button, subscribe here, and smash the like button. So thanks very much for the subscription. Just reach our work 2 more hours on the stream. No, we are done. All right, Obito, you can watch on Concacaf website and also Concacaf YouTube page. And then if you're in America, you should be able to watch it on FS2. The game will be Eastern time, 5 o'clock, and also 5 o'clock for Jamaica as well. All right, yes, that's what I think. Yes, that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but something around that. But I'm going to start 1 hour, so you're not going to miss it because I'm going to be here 1 hour earlier. So thanks yet again for another beautiful stream. Hopefully we hit the 150 like mark here. So that means our video is in the algorithm, and the next one of the content crack got blown over. No, we have not hit the 50. We're still short of 11, but we will leave that, guys. Let me load that. All right. So thanks yet again for a beautiful stream. Let me turn up the scheme later, and hopefully Jamaica could win, and hopefully Suriname 81 the game, and we have a good time. All right, yeah, man. So thanks yet again for another supportive one. Make sure to become a part earlier in the quest of dominating the Concacaf space again for the Imaxit and Imaxit YouTube channels. Thanks yet again. Peace out and see you in the next one.